있는데 이걸 준비했다는 얘기는 그만큼 양방치기를 통해서 혼란스럽게 만들어두고 득을 취하겠다는 거였는데 그런 플레이가 나오기에는 조금 그 신대호 선수의 어떤 그 집중력과 왜냐하면 양방치기를 해서 혼란을 줬어야 되는데 결과적으로 어떤 그 정말 오랫동안 회자되는 전설급 선수들 보면 이렇게 데뷔해가지고 뭔가 시선을 확 잡아야 되거든요. 그럴 만한 또 시기이기도 하고 또 이영호 선수와 비교하면서 예전에 어떤 이영호 선수의 등장 때 그런 어떤 그 얘기를 더 많이 듣고 관심을 받으려면 이렇게 로얄로드 1대 대박 성전 한번 거둬야 되겠죠.
그러니까 워낙 데뷔가 빨라서 전태양 선수
알려줬음에도 불구하고 다시 4강에서 전태양을 만난다든지 이랬을 때 전태양을 이길 수 있는 또 이런 비기 같은 거는 또 남겨놨을 거예요.
경기는 안 해줬다지 않습니까?
그럼요.
말로 일서비스로. 네. 자, 태풍현원에서 양 선수들의 경기를 준비할 때 진영호 선수의 준비가 본인의 문제가 아니라 세세한 부분이 약간 좀 늦게 체크가 돼서요. 바로 들어왔네요, 진영호 선수. 진영호 선수가 경기 준비가
Gratuitous
빠르거든요.
boob shot. Well done.
지난 시즌에
Cameraman, right on GameNet.
근데 2016년도에 들어와서 좀 주춤했었는데 또 스타리그에 또 올라오니까 진영 선수의 포스가 또 남달라지고 있고 요즘 뭐 연승에다가 테란전만 이제 연패를 하고 있거든요. 그 테란전만 좀 한다면 더욱더 상승세가 깊어질 것으로 보입니다.
네, 양 선수도 모두 다 들어왔습니다. 자,
Let's test this out.
경기 시작해서 좋다는 사인만 나오면
See what my sounds like.
네, 경기 준비 끝났습니다. 오래 기다리셨습니다. 가겠습니다. 경기 시작하죠.
Check, check, check. Okay, we got the on GameNet sound. Might be a little quiet though. Who's that? Is that movie?
그렇습니다. 자, 그것이 가는 것이 태풍으로 가겠습니다. 경기 보겠습니다. 과연 재경기가 나올 것인지 전거제 경기는 아닙니다만 2, 3, 4조 계속 재경기 시리즈가 나올 것인지 보겠습니다.
It is movie. Haha. All right. Well, seems pretty good situation.
네, 경기 시작됐습니다. 먼저 테란 전태양 선수의 진영입니다. 이기면 3승으로 조 1위 확정됩니다.
All right. Well, let's call it started.
그다음에 이제 이영호 안 만납니다. 진짜 이영호가
Never find anything in this broadcasting software anymore because we've got so many things.
진영호 모습이에요. 진영호도 안 만나죠. 지난 결승에는 쉽게 졌는데 더 큰 무대에서 이번 이겨야 됩니다. 진영호.
Where's the thing that says starting soon? I need to get rid of it. There it is. Okay. And away we go. I guess I can put these bottom right names down. Looks like movie on the left, baby on the right.
일단 출발에 있어서 제 본명 모르시는 분들이 많아서요. 저도 나가면 그냥 김캐리라고.
There we go. Perfect.
일단은 진영 선수가
We're all set up.
과감하게
Ready to go. Is it
출발을
Wednesday?
그런
On the wrong day.
우위를 가지고 출발하느냐
Just had a sudden moment of like, oh, did I screw everything up? Apparently not. All right. So we're finally getting started. I had to restart my computer 2 minutes before the broadcast. Or actually like 1 minute before, so it delayed me. But why is my screen outlined? Oh, it's the Windows outline behind it. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, my computer was just misbehaving, and I was like, I know that. Hey, Fadewell. I was like, I know that if I start the stream now, while my computer is misbehaving, it's gonna F up in the middle of the broadcast, and I'll have to reset the stream or whatever. So I thought it was better to just restart my computer before starting and start a little bit late, but not have to screw everything up. The idea, so.
특히나 뭐 전태양 선수도 점점 더 이제
Anyway,
뛰어난 테란 플레이로 거듭나고 있기 때문에
how's life, Fate of Will?
선수들의 이런 그 빌드 프로토스와 테란이
What's the haps?
앞서 나가고 멀티도
I got some different grub this time than I usually do.
이영호 선수의 어떤 영향력이기도
Some real food.
곧잘 또 테란들이 역전하기 때문에 요즘은 정말
Finally, some real food.
힘들어하죠 테란 상대로.
Although I'll probably have some snacks and fake food later.
그래도 진영호 선수에게 이 맵에서 전태환 선수 상대로 경기를 펼치는데
I'm just gonna double check these names, make sure I got them right on the bottom right area.
예, 이거는 일꾼이
I think I messed them up, didn't I? No.
서 있을 리가 없어요.
Yeah, movie is on the right. Did I screw it up? I did. I did. I thought I need. Okay.
진영 선수 입장에서 보면 W에게 상당히 좀 안정화될 것 같고요.
네.
There we go.
프로토스의 일꾼은
Bam.
일꾼들보다 시야가
Fixed.
길어요.
I'm gonna check a third time now to make sure I have this right.
밖에거니 뭐 이런 체감보다는 좀 더 멀리서 봅니다.
Young. Young's baby. So baby is on the left. Yes. Okay. Cool.
혹시나 모르는 어떤
Got him.
치즈러시 일꾼 동반한 치즈러시를 대비하는 모습 FD 형태로 가네요. 뭐 이렇게
Got it all solved.
이거 초반 찌르는 어떤 그 마인 개발에서 찌르는
그래요.
플레이만 뭐 컨트롤에 실수하지 않는 이상 진영 선수 출발이 굉장히
Oh
좋다고 볼 수
man.
있고요.
사실
It's been a long day.
거죠, 정말.
Sort of. It's actually been a short day, sort of.
요즘
드라곤 나오거든요, 근데.
요즘 그 전태양 선수도
Short day that feels long.
이영호 못지않은 이런 이 기세를 포스를 뿜어내고 있기 때문에 좀 속단은 안 되겠습니다만 진짜 이영호급 아니고서야 이렇게 진행되면 토스가 아주 좋은 거죠.
Settling in for some Starcraft.
들어갈 수는 있었는데 원래 이렇게 진출하니까요. 타이밍이
Some
좀
good food?
어긋났고, 그래도
Some decent food.
앞마당까지 정찰을 하지
Not
못한다고
all
해도
good, but it's decent.
수치로만 보고서도 막 더블이네. 이거는 뭐
Because I made it.
충분히
That's why it's on
괜찮을 수
decent, not good.
본인의 플레이 어떻게 되는 거냐? 나는 눈치가 세계 최강이다 그랬어요. 눈치가 중요하다고 그랬거든요. 쓱 보고 알아야 돼요.
Should be good evening.
이렇게 이제
Should be a
마이너스
good
먹어서
evening.
있으니까 예방 차원에서 지원 얻는 거고요.
Although I do regret a little bit being in here streaming because it's very nice outside right now. It rained earlier, so it's got that nice, chilled out, post-rain feel outside at the moment.
배치되어 있는 경우가 좋은 경우가 되게 많잖아요. 그래서 전진 배치되어 있거나 아니면 전진 배치를 위해서 움직이고 있을 수가 있다는 거죠. 만약에 그러니까 이렇게 살짝 가보면 운이 좋을 때는 살짝 들어갈 수도 있어요.
근데 보통 더블을 하면 이제 완전히 옵저버가 없는 상황이다 보니까 수비적으로 할 수밖에 없는 건데요. 그런 점에서 진영 선수가 안 나가고 이제
It's not October yet, Fate of Will. You're not supposed to be spooking me yet.
그렇죠. 진영호 선수 뭐 초반이 워낙
With your spooky booze.
진행이 됐기 때문에 서로 간에 뭐 서로 약간씩 병력 슬금.
I've been thinking about if I should do something interesting for October Halloween stream of some kind.
뭔가가 살짝 난입해갖고 서로 괴롭히고 그러면 토스 진영에 들어온 건 분명히 벌초이기 때문에 그럼요. 훨씬 손해입니다 무조건.
트리플 렉서스를 들어갈 수 있다는 생각 때문에 사전에 차단하기 위한 벌처가 좀 나가 있던 거고요.
Food.
일단은 옵저버가 나와야지만이 전태현
I
선수의
like
빌드를
eating.
보고서 제2 멀티 타이밍을 빨리 가져갈지 그런 부분을 이제 생각을 해야죠. 타이밍 러시를 할 수도 있기 때문에.
그럼요. 확장할 때는 여기밖에 없기 때문에 일찌감치 시야를 확보해 놓습니다. 전태양.
I like eating a lot. Probably too much. So I'm trying to lose weight. Eating and losing weight do not go together.
상당히 억울한 좀 진짜 이렇게 말씀드리겠습니다. 요즘은 뭐 몰라요. 가봐야 되는 거예요.
But
그러다 보면 그냥
it's stupid too. I'm eating like the healthiest freaking food you could imagine. All plants.
좋은 시작.
Lots of fiber, lots of protein. Super healthy stuff. Very little oil and everything like that, but I still gain weight. Even when I'm eating the healthiest food you can imagine. Maybe I just eat. I guess I just eat too much of it.
현재까지 굉장히 무난하고요. 근데 테란의 힘은 이제 초반 중반에 있는 게 아니라 정말 장기전.
Where year is this game from?
나오는 게 테란의 힘이기 때문에
2010.
진여 선수가
April
유리한
2010.
출발이고 괜찮다라고 평가할 수 있지만 종족의
It's kind of fun watching these
모른다.
2010 games because
6대4 정도 이제 토스가 좋긴 합니다만은.
you know by 2010 I was
그리고 그런 뭐 6대4
I don't know when it was. Maybe it was Yeah, it must have been early 2010 or late 2009. I was immersed in Starcraft 2, so I wasn't really watching the Brood War stuff that much anymore. I'll have to check. I wonder when the last Brood War videos I put up were. I might check that. I'm gonna check. See if I can. I might have to just scroll past. I'm just gonna have to scroll all the way down. Pages and pages of posts. Videos, because I've put up a lot of videos in the last year, but I mean, like, I'm wondering when the last Brood War video I was that was like the old days, you know? It was 2009 or 2010. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It might be better to go to my channel than my own, like, studio page. Hey, Pragmatize, how's it going? Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I knew the games were going on. I watched some finals. When I was in Korea, I went to see some MSL games and stuff like that. But for the most part, I just like didn't pay attention. And so now there's like all these cool tournaments that I like didn't watch, and I get to watch again. All right, let's see here. I'm scrolling down. I'm almost back to, yeah. So now I'm back to. I'm scrolling down to where I was a year ago when I started doing videos again. And I did a 4 years before that. I did a few videos, couple random videos. A year or two before that, I had a few random videos. I tried to do a couple different games over the years. Killing Floor. I put up some Hearthstone videos. I actually started a Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play. Apparently. Hey, Diggity, how's it going? Apparently I did a Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play. I mean, I kind of remember that, but... let's see, so the last Brood War video I did was the MSL Finals in... Let's click on the date of this. July of 2011. So I actually did some stuff in 2011. So I have my timeline wrong in my head, I guess. What are you up to, Diggity? You're probably busy, but let me know if you want to hop on Discord and talk about some stuff or whatever. We have food, nice. I just finished cooking myself. Just finished cooking, myself. I managed not to cook myself this time. Although I'm not beyond burning myself while cooking. Big old pot of food for the next few days. Might last a week. But at least a few days. Something in this is not cooked well though. There's something in my dish that's like a little bit crunchy still. I'm not sure what it is because it's all mixed together. Oh, I gotta change the top left names. I changed the bottom right names, but not the top left. Oh, he's gonna get the pylon! It's powering everything! Oh no! The Stargate, the Arbitral Tribunal, both offline. How do you not realize that was happening? Maybe he was trying to see if he could squeeze something out before it happened. But if he's researching recall or something like that, or building on their arbiter,
손해보는 장사를 한 겁니다, 프로토스가.
completely shut down for the moment.
빨리빨리 걷어내야 됩니다. 유니카운트는 종족이 다른 데만.
His counterattack is strong though, but
이런 게, 예, 말씀하신
he made a little wall with his own stasis, so he can't actually go in and kill more stuff. Awkward.
드래곤을 소비해야 됐고 많이 얻어맞았습니다
그럼요.
지금.
그리고 얼린 거는 죽은 거 아니에요. 다시 깨어납니다. 병력 계속 투입돼요. 얘는 풀리는 거 아니에요. 테스트 다 들어갈 거 아니에요 그러면.
제 보기에는 이것도
How funny is it, by the way,
홍병우 선수가 어느
that
정도
Artosis has a pylon named after him,
네, 이런 플레이가 정말 까다롭다. 네, 라는 전략이
but he
아니란
hates
생각도
Protoss
들어요.
with a passion.
원래 비슷하게 싸우려고
I guess he must have,
한시 멀티가 이미 돌아가고 있었어야 했거든요. 아, 이거 제가 볼 때는
He must have, he played Protoss for a bit or something like that, right? When Starcraft 2 came out, because he's like, I'm gonna play the OP race this time.
이거는 좀, 예, 확실히 좀 뒤집어진
If I remember
상황이 아닌가.
correctly.
뚜렷하게, 예, 라고 말할 수 있을 정도로
It's so funny.
선수가 굉장히 답답하게 됐어요. 답답하게.
Yeah, I know it was a Starcraft 2 thing, but it's just kind of funny that like he did end up switching to Taren in Starcraft 2 also, right? I think.
이런 걸 해줘야 되거든요. 근데 리콜을 할 수 없을 정도로 6시 라인의 전장을 잡은 선택이
Oh, that mind drag was sick actually. Now the Arbiter can actually finish off those tanks. That's actually so good.
아비터는 총 있습니다. 딱 쳐면 쏴야죠.
But it's like if Artosis wanted anything in the game, any gimmick in the game named after him, it would not be a failed Protoss tactic, you know? He would want it to be like a cool Terran strat, or a build, or a trick, or something like that. He would probably even take a Terran fail, but a Protoss fail is just funny. Poor guy.
전선이 너무 빡빡하지 않습니까? 전선이 지금처럼 빡빡하다.
He's good with it now, though, I think.
리콜을 통해서 많은 병력이 확 하고 비었을 때 테란이 밀고 들어도 없잖아. 네, 이런 거
Man, I'm full. I want to eat more food, but I shouldn't and can't because I'm full now. Such is life, isn't it? Dude, if people could just eat non-stop and never get full, will people ever stop eating? People like eating food so much, I think they would just constantly eat all the time. I probably would. I'd be snacking or something like that. Well, it depends on if you're getting the calories at the same time. I want to gorge myself to death. Yeah, I watched him playing AoE 4 the other night. He's got the good RTS skills for sure. He was playing pretty well, although he didn't know what the units did well enough basically in the game, which is, you know, makes sense, it's a new game, but I saw a lot of people playing AoE 4 in last week because everyone had that beta and now no one's playing it anymore because it's off beta until the release, I think. But it was fun to see some examples of it. Oh, that armory goes down. Shutting down the upgrades. He's actually not got very good upgrades yet either. Baby. Oh, look at that Nexus! Almost survived, but not quite. Trading it. What's a better trade? An armory for a Nexus? I think the armory is more important actually. I think that was a better trade for a movie, even though he could have kept his forces back and protected the Nexus, but not get that armory. I think getting the armory is a good call because he's slowing down the upgrades so much.
이거 토스가 손해본 상황인 겁니다.
근데 리콜은 연탄이가 문제입니다. 연탄으로 들어간다는 게 문제예요. 지금은 그렇다고 하더라도요.
I haven't taken his nose spray medication stuff. It's making my nose runny. So I apologize.
그럼에도 불구하고 진영화 선수가 어떤 그 불굴의 생산력과 의지력 뭐 이런 걸로 잘은 하고 있죠. 진영화도 잘은 하고 있는데 야 마인으로 어떤 그 상대방의 움직임을 봉쇄한 다음에 아픈 데를 팍팍 찔러주는 전태양의 플레이. 거기다 미네랄 멀티를 추가적으로 먹어서 남아도는 그 미네랄을 벌처로 활용하는 플레이.
But yeah, it was fun to watch Artosis play a game of AoE 4 where he got slammed in the early game,
리콜을 하더라도 이런 게 돌아가야 돼요.
and he almost got killed,
근데 지금
and he came back just because his RTS skills were so high that he was just able, his macro was just so much superior to what the other guy was doing. He just out macroed him over time, you know? So it was kind of fun to see that he was able to just like employ his sheer macro ability to be strong in a different game, you know? This game has gotten a little bonkers, but I think Baby's gonna take it. Well, maybe. I don't know, these recalls are doing pretty good, but they're not like killing Baby. He's still mining. He hasn't lost his own mining. He hasn't really lost command centers that much. Whereas Movie keeps losing his nexuses all over the place. I'm gonna get something cold and bubbly. 1 second.
이게 차이점이에요, 두 선수의. 근데 진영호 선수 계속 퍼붓고 있습니다. 될 때까지 뚫릴 때까지 퍼붓는 거예요, 지금요. 어떤 자원들 두 개가 날아갔습니까?
왜냐하면 어떻게 해서든지 뚫고 균열을 일으켜야 되기 때문이긴 한데 전태영 선수 너무 잘 맞고 있고요. 이거는 진여 선수가 계속 잽을 날리는 바에서 전태영 선수 카운터를 날렸던 게 다 통했거든요.
I was watching Grubby play Age of Empires 4 as well. Grubby, if you don't know, professional Warcraft 3 players, also has superior RTS skills. He actually still plays Starcraft 2 at a high level, Warcraft 3 at a very high level, and Heroes of the Storm at a very high level. He's played all three competitively or professionally. Okay, now Movie's getting that command center. Maybe, maybe not. Does he repair it? Oh, he's not. He's gonna repair it. Maybe. The Arbiter's trying to pick it off now. It was doing the thing where he couldn't repair it because it was moving. He had to stop it so it could keep going, and then the Arbiter was hitting it. So now he's floated out of danger, sort of. Still pretty in danger, but... Who else was playing AoE 4? I feel like there was someone else I remember seeing playing it too that I watched a little bit of. Oh, Trump. Trump SC. I actually tuned into his stream and then I like fell asleep or something. So I had his stream on for hours, muted in the background, but I didn't actually watch him at all because I was like, oh, let me watch Trump, and then I was just like got distracted and went to sleep. But he was playing it too. I was kind of trying to watch a lot of it to get a little bit of a sense of it since I can't play it myself, you know? But it's something you're probably gonna have to play a lot to really get to know it very well. I'm probably gonna play some of it when it comes out. Oh, Diggity asked what map is this? Does it say? I do not know. Do not know what map this is. Let me see if it says it in Korean. Taepongwi Nun. No, that's not. I don't think it's the map name. Daehan Sata. No. No, the VOD doesn't say the map name in the title. Sorry. Do not know. Do not know. Oh, he's talking about the Korean commentators are yelling about the mines. I think they were about a mine drag into the SCVs, I think.
야, 근데 이게 똑같은 반복이 되는 거거든요. 야, 이게 돌아가야 진영 선수에게 기회가
So
생긴다는
he's taking care of a couple things on the
말씀드렸는데
side over here.
자원줄은 지금 현재는
Hey minions, how's it going?
네, 그러니까
오.
멀티 어떤 그 견제 타이밍이
Wait, I like half saw that. I want to go back and look at it again. Is it a mind? Oh, he minds drags into. Oh, he killed like 6 vultures. Wow.
타이밍이 전태환 선수가 와, 이게 견제 타이밍이 너무 좋은데요.
Or he lost 6 vultures. The killing was done by the owner of the vultures, so I don't know if it counts as killing them. What's going on, minions?
서로 자원줄 아시기 마찬가지거든요. 근데 턴이 저기 안정화될 것 같아. 이렇게 되면
저희도 이렇게 흥분해서 경기를 중계하고 있긴 합니다만
This game is all over the place.
송병구 선수의
Movie is like recalling everywhere, but Baby's also being everywhere.
차마 못 보고 지금
He's covering all the bases. He's blocking a lot of these recalls. Oh, recalling the mines? No, he's gonna recall the What happened? Was it an EMP? What just happened there? Oh, it was an EMP. Nice defense. Nice defense there. Here comes round 2, though. You got 2 MPs? Huh? Huh? Nope. Didn't have energy. Oh. If he could EMP those Archons, that'd be sick. Instead, they're gonna rampage the entire base. Wow. Imagine if he'd EMP those Archons. Oh, he did get an EMP on him now. Well, now these vultures are gonna clean him up. Wait, the EMP missed one of them. I thought he hit all of them.
물론 이제 전태양도 어떻게든 9시를 가져가고 있고 진영아도 1시로 돌립니다. 3시는 아직은 자원전.
I'm really thinking hard about doing that medic ayaya emote. But I think I might want to do like, because it's this guy that will do him on Fiverr. But I might want to order like 2 or 3 at once instead of just doing 1 at a time. So I'm trying to think what other ideas it could be.
아비터 움직임 본 것 같은데요.
네, 정말 서로 머리 맞대고 상대방 옆구리에다가 주먹을 막 날리는 그런 그 인파이터 간의
Need
대결인 것
more.
같은데.
Need more ideas. Oh, did you see the current ones that I was thinking about doing? Let me see if I can pull them up here.
목적으로 보고 있으니까 네, 그렇죠. 이런 거 잡아준 건 괜찮았고요. 뭐 진현 선수 입장에서도 계속 쏟아붓기가 좀 부담스러운 측면도 일단 이곳이 돌아가면서 유닛을 좀 쌓아야 되거든요.
Why doesn't it show them to me?
끝까지 가야 됩니다. 끝까지.
Oh my god, I can never see my own emotes. So dumb.
한군에 돌아가는 거예요.
근데 어쨌든 리콜을 성공을 시키면서 한시 한마당만 타격을 맞지 않으면 진현 선수가 장거리 가능성이 더 높아지는 거거든요.
자원 수급보다 좋아질 수밖에 없는 여기 탱크가 못 가니까 뚫지를 못하고 있어요.
뭐 드랍십을 쓸 수밖에 없죠 지금은.
그거 보자마자
Type this shit out.
또 전태양 선수고요. 확실히 판단이 빠르고.
There we go.
판단이 빠른 이게 좀 테란도
The quad emote Ultralisk.
그러다 보니까
That's what I've got as a filler right now because I don't really have anything better to put in my other higher tier emote slots. It didn't turn out very well though. I wish it turned out better than that. It looked kind of funky. Split up like that. I don't know. And the space between lines changes in different platforms and stuff too, so it's hard to make it really work. Oh well.
이거를 아직 진영아 선수가 전혀 모르고 있고 저그 중앙을 잡고 있었던 병력들이 괜히 그쵸 괜히 남아하면
이 벌처가
Do mines have armor?
진영 선수 제대로 지금
I just noticed mines are 20 hit points. I think how much damage does a Dragoon do? Maybe that's why it takes 2 Dragoon hits to kill a mine though, because they have armor or something like that. Oh, killing so many probes. Nice. Was that a drop? I actually missed how those vultures even got in there. Maybe they just ran by the cannons. Who knows? There's a tank in there too. What happened there? What? Oh, that's not even a... I thought that was a protected space with like a wall, but maybe it's not. Maybe he just walked in there. I'm confused. Yeah, no, it is. Okay, he did. He ferried them in. Okay. I was like, I thought that was a walled off space.
계속 당했지만 테란이 완전히 컨트롤 중심으로 컨트롤 위주로만 플레이하면 결국 죽거든요.
그래도 어쨌든 1시와 1시 한마당 활성화.
Stream is feeling a little bit like it feels outside today. Outside it's like really kind of chill because it's like it rained earlier. Everything's all like subdued. Subdued is the word. Stream feels a little subdued today, but I think it's a good, chill feeling. It's fine. I don't know how I feel about these root beers yet. With the stevia fake sugar in them.
가장 어려웠었던 그 자원줄 끊기는 부분이 진영원 선수가 해결이 됐거든요. 전태환 선수가 이번에는 계속적으로 견제를
They're not great, but I might get used to them.
아까는 얘기가 달라요 지금은.
이번 작전 안 통합니다. 안 통하는 거 알아요, 전태환도요. 몇백 원이 있어야 센터를 지을 텐데 몇백 원이 모으질 못합니다. 계속 쓰기 바빠요. 뭐 날랐나 보죠. 네. 안 만들면 여기 있는 거다 그냥.
We had the float command center over there. Nice. So I think both players are pretty low on money right now. Well, I guess let's see. Baby's mining at 2 bases. Movie is mining at 2 bases as well, it looks like. Why aren't you drinking the regular root beer? Because these are 0 calories. Oop. And I'm trying to lose weight. So, you know, if I get a 12-pack of root beers, it adds up. It's a lot of calories, you know? So, it may not be, I mean, it's a small thing, but small things add up, so. But it might be worth it, because usually I even get the small root beers also that are like only like 7 ounces or something like that instead of a 12-ounce can. So it's not a lot of calories in them, so it might be worth the calories to just enjoy my root beers more. But I'm still figuring it out. I'm still just trying to decide if I can get used to these because they don't taste the same, but they're not bad. They're just different, weird. So we'll see. But I know the main thing that for losing weight is just to smaller portions, and so I'm trying to do that too. But I usually fail when it's stream day because I end up eating a bunch of snacks. I'm probably gonna eat some pretzels and stuff later on. Counteract the lack of soda completely. Oh well.
6시를 깼기 때문에 진영아 선수가 약간 경력적으로 이제 남아도는 상황에서 잡고 갔지만 밀리는 상황에서도 나름 전태양이 또 대등하게 싸웠지 않습니까? 예, 근데 6시가 돌아가게 되면 저울추가 다시 또
What I really need to do is start actually counting calories for the food I eat too, but it's hard to do when you make your own food because you don't know exactly how much is in there. But I gotta start trying to figure out a way to do that. People keep telling me getting COVID is a good way of losing weight. Or having some other traumatic physical or emotional sickness is a good way to lose weight. Sometimes it's a good way to gain weight too, though. I just heard on the radio that the amount of obesity in the United States has gone up a significant percentage in the course of the pandemic. Alright, let's see here. What can he get done here? Oh, did he recall? Wait, what happened there? Did he recall stuff on the back line? Looks like he did recall a few units in the back while he attacked the front and the side at the same time. And frankly, that's kind of what you have to do in this position. There's 3 little chokes and you can't get very many into one of them, into any one of them. But I think he just needs to ignore that base. He's lost so much stuff trying to break that base, it's so hard to kill. Do keto? Maybe I have to try keto. Maybe I have to try keto. I haven't done keto because I've heard it's like really unhealthy. Like it's basically abusing your body's system. And it's just, it can cause other problems. Like I knew a guy that was on keto once, and I don't know, this is just anecdotal hearsay, but he was really unhealthy. Like he was the manager of the restaurant I worked at, and he was on keto, and he would like cough up blood sometimes, and like really nasty condition of his body. So I've kind of avoided keto, but maybe it's time to give it a try. But I like carbs so much. Potatoes and bread are the best. Maybe I'll do some reading, see what if there's a way to make sure I'm doing it in a healthy way or whatever. Because can you even have like, you can't even have fruit when you're on keto, right? Because it's like, you peanut strips? What? Because there's sugar in fruit, right? So you're not even allowed to have fruit, I think, or something like that when you're doing keto? It's like kind of bizarre, isn't it? Oh, it's got like a thing that tells you if you're in the mode or whatever. Interesting. I feel like I wouldn't enjoy keto very much at all. Because like because I don't eat meat right now. And so it's like, what am I gonna eat? Just like 1,000 eggs a day? Like, because most people that are doing the keto, they do like lots of eggs and meats and chicken and stuff like that. But what would I eat? I don't know. Just eggs and beans. Oh, get wrecked, Arbiter.
그래 필요했는데 지금 EMP 제대로 맞았거든요.
그래도 병력 맞습니다. 진영아. 진영아 집중하고 있거든요.
넓은 지역에서 싸움이다 보니까 여기서는 프로토스가 하이템플러하고 그리고 아비터가 또 더 있긴 있을 거 아닙니까 지금.
근데 언덕을 또 잡고 있고 서플라이 디포시라든가 이런 심시티가 지금 좋아서.
I'll probably have to do some reading though. I was also thinking about getting appetite suppressants. There's these things that are like, there we go. Carriers coming in. I was looking at like, I just googled like, what are the best appetite suppressants, and there's one that I was reading about that like is basically like this form of fiber that expands in your stomach, so it makes you feel full, but it's supposedly really safe, whatever. And so like that might be the way to go too. I don't know. I'll have to do some more research to find out. But anyway, this is not a weight loss stream. This is a Starcraft stream. I do intermittent fasting. And it doesn't. I have to do intermittent fasting and starve myself in order to lose weight. I've lost weight in the past, but it's just like usually the only way I can lose weight is by eating like almost nothing all day. Like not just intermittent fasting, but have like one protein bar for lunch and then starve till dinner and have a normal dinner. But usually I go at least 16 hours. After dinner I don't eat until lunch the next day. I never have anything for breakfast. So but if I eat like even a light lunch, like a couple pieces of toast and a couple eggs, then I don't lose weight. So yeah, because intermittent fasting has worked for me a little bit in the past, but it's just like I can't just rely on it, because you can eat more than your calorie count within the 6-hour, 8-hour window or whatever of intermittent fasting. So you have to do intermittent fasting alone doesn't work. Have I tried the Starcraft diet? No, dare I ask what the Starcraft diet is? Why does it feel like my webcam is like bigger than normal today or something like that? Like I feel like I usually don't fill up this much of the frame. It's weird. So what's the Starcraft diet? Is that where you just watch Starcraft and instead of eating? Every time I want to eat a snack, you do a ladder game instead. You can't eat until you get 500 MMR. I'll try that.
뭐 그만큼 12시에 대한 압박 때문에 지금 진영 선수 급하게 온 거고요.
How is this game still happening? Oh, it's not going to happen for much longer now that the carriers are in play. I think it's over. I don't think this game is so scrappy that I don't think Baby is going to be able to deal with carriers because he just hasn't been able to build up like a ton of Goliaths or anything like that. So I think he's just going to finally lose his mining bases around the sides. There's the lift, the old lift and float. Good old lift and float. Why can't Protoss lift their buildings? I feel like Protoss would the Protoss technology would be more likely to be able to lift buildings off than Terran technology, right? Although I guess it's because they don't move their buildings that way. They warp them in, right? So they actually use like that's why. I just solved it. I just solved it. It's because they don't move buildings through space. They move it through warping through the space-time continuum, through warp gates and stuff. Yeah, can you imagine the cheese? If you could like move cannons or something like that, float cannons off the ridge and land them in your opponent's mineral line, it'd be ridiculous. Do you remember that was actually a thing in Starcraft 2? In the Starcraft 2 Alpha, when they released footage of what the game was going to be like. There was the phase cannons. They're called phase cannons in Starcraft 2 because they were actually going to be able to be built and then phase, move, and then unphase in a new position as long as it was within the pylon area, right? But you had warp prisms that could create phase. Like they must have realized it was going to be too terrible before the beta because they took it out. You can use Starcraft as Zerg, kinda, but like it's not the same thing exactly. I guess that's true though, but you can't do it to someone that's not a Zerg. You can't plant your creeper. Finally, GG. If it's an enemy Zerg, you could do it. You can move them, yeah. But like, imagine if you like went to your opponent's natural and built like cannons on a pylon around the corner, and then flew a warp prism in, and then the warp prism becomes an instant pylon, and the cannons run around the corner and jump on. I don't know if that would work, but I guess that'd be too slow for a rush because the warp prism is really hard to get to. But either way, though, you could still do that where you could still move the cannons in closer when they were done or something like that. Build them outside of vision and then move them into the range of the enemy command center or something. It's true, you can do that with units. Aw, movie giving some stuff to the fans. Good job, movie. There he is, in his suit. They had him all take pictures in suits. That was a weird shot. Where is that? I'm like trying to envision the studio in my head. I guess it was just off to the side. It makes it look like there's an extra area back behind those flags, but there's not. It's just like the side of the room. Like the door's out there. Basically, you just go out past here, and there's a door. There's like a little entryway, and then the door's out past that way. Did I ever put up? I feel like I should have put up like some video like tours of the different places. I don't think I did I? I think I did a video tour of the GOM studio. But I don't think I actually did a video of like showing like the OGN studio and stuff like that. Let's see, what is OGN recommending next? Song Byung-gu, I'm sold. I don't even know who the other person is. Chun Tae-yang, is this a fantasy game? Who's he playing against? Oh, the booth girls are wearing ribbons. Maybe this is a fancy... Let's see, this is the round of 16. This is just the round of 16. So I don't know who... Let's see, who's he against? Is it against Baby? It is. Interesting. Stork versus Baby. Let's do it. Sounds like a good game. Good matchup. Zhangbi versus... You want to watch a Zhangbi versus fantasy game instead? We can do that. We've watched so many. Because recently we've watched a lot of their finals. They had a lot of finals together and stuff like that. But let's see here. Well, maybe we can find them in like the Winners League or something like that. Hey look, Moletrap Watch Party is on. I don't know why it always recommends me to myself when I pull up YouTube. It's a little silly. Let's see. Zhangbi Fantasy. Game that we haven't watched. Here's a Pro League game between the two of them from 2009. Let's watch that. This is like a little bit before their rivalry, you know? Is the game volume loud for you guys? It feels a little loud for me, but I have different volume level than the rest of you guys do. Getting the kid chocolate bread. Nice, dude. I want chocolate bread. Sounds bomb. Love some chocolate bread.
경기만 나오겠습니다. 세 번째 세트 신의 정원 먼저 7시로 가보겠습니다. 허영무 선수가 기다립니다. 삼성전자칸
chocolate bread.
자, 이어서 대각선 1시.
All right, here we go.
T1의 테란 정명훈입니다. 붉은색. 상당히 팽팽한 경기를 치르고 있는 삼성전자칸과
Is this going to be, since it's slow today, is this going to be a one Chatcraft day where we're not going to really build up units until the end of the stream or something like that? See what I did there, Moletrap. I missed something. I did not see what you did there. They look pretty sweet. Oh, because it was suits? Oh, okay. Got it. I just was not paying attention, my bad. Maybe I'm a little bit off today. Although if I'm off like every day, does that count as being off, or is that just how I am? Is it just the state of my existence?
이 정도는 돼야지 우유빛깔이라고 할 수 있는 겁니다. 그렇죠?
감사합니다. 멀리서 오셨네요.
네. 애틀란타에서 이런
You said something about, was that the Marine?
네, 일단은 좀
sure.
앞마당 쪽에 내려와서 게이트를 지었다는 얘기는 일단 질러 찌르면서
corner a little bit there.
정명훈 선수도 혹시나 더블 할 수도 있으니까 예, 더블 엑서스를 할 수도 있기 때문에 좀
They
양손을
look
못 써. 일단은
suit.
초반에 한번 찔러보고
They look
간을 보고 한번 시작하겠다는
sweet
건데 대각선이에요.
suits.
일단 입구를 제대로 안 틀어막게 된다면 저 질럿이
That was a weird gateway, by the way.
가능성이 높기
On the low
때문에
ground?
네, 오히려 이렇게 전진한
It makes sense
빌드로서는 지금
a little bit,
프로토스가
but it's just
초반에
very
뭔가를
strange.
만들어낼 가능성이 생기는 거죠.
네. 자, 허영무 선수 이제 프로그로
Because it's well, I guess it's just aggressive, right? It's not defensive, but that's the point.
코어보다 일단 질럿을 한번 강력하게 찌를 텐데요. 참 먼 거리인 것이 허영무 선수.
It feels like there's probably some optimization going on where like by putting the pylon on the high ground, the pylon is protected at least, and the probe doesn't have to travel as far. And the gateway on the low ground, it's less protected, but it can get zealots to the enemy base faster. And look at this. Look at Fantasy's build, by the way. What is going on here? Barracks factory on the low ground to make a little wall. That is adorable. Oh, he put down a pylon to stop the wall. Oh, wow. He lifted the barracks, and now the zealots are going to arrive, and he doesn't have a wall because he put a pylon there, and now the marine is getting stopped. Oh, no. What a fail fish! He stopped his own marine from escaping with the SCVs. Who is this guy? Fantasy? Never heard of him. He's not going to go anywhere in the field of Starcraft at this rate. I cannot believe that he that got screwed up that badly. And then he didn't move his SCVs away to let his marines out. Wow, Stork is just wrecking him. Stork is wrecking him with these zealots. Okay, now the Vulture's in play, but still. How many kills did that zealot have? 3 kills. 3 kills zealot, nice. Now, has Stork expanded? I'm sorry, Zhangbi expanded behind this? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's teching behind it. Yeah, that was pretty good. I didn't even see what the other ones got, but there was a lot of disruption. For at least 3 kills is plenty, because they were all marine kills too on that one zealot. I don't know if he got any SCVs though. It still, does it take 4 hits from a zealot to kill an SCV? He killed some SCVs also? Nice. This is a cheeky Vulture. He's got a micro like crazy against all these probes now. Yeah, I don't know how that Vulture got in. Well, I think he wanted to counterattack. Or not counterattack, but he wanted to pressure with the Dragoons, so the Dragoons moved out. And he just forgot to block his door, even though he knew there was a Vulture out. This Vulture has 6 kills, by the way. It's about to die to a probe. It died to a probe! Fantasy, what are you doing? Is Zhangbi in trouble? I'd say if he doesn't get some damage done with this Reaver drop, he's gonna definitely be in trouble. Oh, he's actually gonna counter it. He's gonna Wraith it, isn't he? I think Fantasy's gonna build a Wraith and counter the drop. And he's gonna be really in command. What is that? Does that barracks block? Is that flesh up against the bottom of the ramp? It's hard to tell. It looks like there's a gap, but there might not be. Oh, we got some execs in the house, it looks like. Who is that talking to him? It looks like those are probably some business executives or something like that. Maybe for the sponsor? They might be Shinhan Bank or something like that, people. Or maybe on GameNet people. But they look like they were out of place. They look like they didn't know what was going on that much. So I don't know, for some reason they had an air about them of being visitors to the studio.
자, 한번 보겠습니다.
So that's why I'm guessing they might be like bank execs or something like that rather than on game net folks.
정면으로 봤다라는 게
Yep, there's the Wraith.
레이스 이 타이밍에 레이스 뽑는 테란 많습니까? 적지 않습니까? 근데
Nice little hard counter.
그런데 일단 방향은 아래쪽이에요. 일단 방향은 레이스는 아래쪽으로 갔어요.
Looks like he might be able to actually get some damage done because he has Dragoons to back it up to guard the shuttle. The Wraith was on the right spot. The Wraith was going for the spot that would have made the most sense to drop, but instead he went in the front. Oh, can he micro well enough? Oh, nice. Wow. Oh, that tank is so low. Kill it. Go kill it with the Dragoon. He's doing a really good job of using the Dragoons to protect the shuttle, so he can keep doing this. Oh, he's gonna repair that tank. Nice. Oh, he's being tricksy with the mines. Siege mode, dude. Siege mode is almost complete. He can try and he should Reaver the siege shop, machine shop, Reaver, machine shop. Kill it. Stop the siege mode. Win the game. Oh my gosh, he's gonna let it finish. He's attacking the factory. He's not gonna be able to get any more tanks to that factory though at this point. Can he stop it before siege mode finishes? Right click it! Right click the factory! What are you doing? Click the factory! Click the factory! Click the factory! Kill it before siege mode just finished! He didn't. What is he doing? Why? What are you doing? What is he? One more shot. Did he even get it though? He's not using siege mode. Well, it's because there's a shuttle over the top of his forces, but still. I think he finished siege mode because Zhangbi didn't just freaking click the factory. It had one shot left on it. Am I crazy? Am I taking crazy pills right now? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Now, he's not sieging any tanks up though. Did he not actually finish siege mode? I saw the machine shop stop spinning. Did he cancel it? I can hear the Creencaster saying something about siege mode also. I don't know if they know either. Is my stream even on? What's going on? My stream is on. Does the upgrade keep going if the factory leaves the shop? I don't know, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, he must have canceled it, I guess. Because he's not sieging, and he should be. This is crazy. I'm fairly certain that if the factory lifts off, it'll cancel the upgrade that's going on. And it won't stay in progress. Now I think if a pylon dies, anything being upgraded or built in the buildings that the pylon were powering, those stay. Their progress stays. And if you repower it with another pylon, they resume. Yeah, maybe they were playing chicken, I guess. Like, he was like, I'm not gonna kill your factory because I want you to try and save it. And he's like, well, I'm not gonna cancel because then you might kill them. I don't know. Maybe siege mode was actually like 30 seconds from completing. And it was so far away that there was no chance it was gonna be able to complete before it burned down. Oh!
지금 여기서 프로브를 다행히 잘
Oh, that was a big scarab right there.
그리고 다음 타를 준비하고
그러면서 11시 벌
That was a big scarab.
셔틀에 흔들릴 수 있는 여지가 남아
That got like 8 or 10 SCV kills.
지금은 프로브 늘리고
That was a nice one.
장기전을 바라봐야죠. 허영무 선수는요. 대각선의 이점을 살려야 됩니다.
자, 그리고 언덕 위쪽에서 드래곤 하나로
I don't know why Zhangbi didn't. Like seriously, am I nuts? Like why didn't he target it down? It was the factory had like 1 hit point left. I mean he was trying to kill the tanks, I guess, but like maybe he knew the siege mode timing and he felt secure. I don't know. But all he needed was one more shot with a Dragoon basically to kill the factory. Hey Boxer, what's up? You got Chatcraft in your nose.
앞서는 상황으로 계속 갈 수 있는 건데요.
네. 자, 한 번씩 큰 것들을 주고받았습니다만 허영무 선수가 아주 임팩트 있는 공격을 보였어요.
거의 터렛이 없이 수비에 성공한 상황이기 때문에 물량이 엄청날 수 있다.
야, 이게 이 드랍십이 중요한데.
이것만 잡을 수 있다.
Oh, is he gonna catch the dropship? Nice.
야, 지금은요. 물량이 터져 나오기 전
All right, we got the first units on the board. Not surprisingly, it is minions adding some Zerglings. Were you just watching until you had enough minerals to buy those Zerglings, or do you still have more in the bank?
이제는 정면을 벌쳐 견제는 거의 물 건너간 상황이고요.
Oh, the Mind Drag! Oh, just the double Reaver, actually. I thought he was gonna drop some zealots out or something like that. Pick it up!
이제는 셔틀 견제할 필요 없죠. 충분히 이득 받고요.
Oh, is he gonna get the shuttle? He does get it. He got the shuttle with the Reaver inside it.
11시를 지켜냈다는 게 지금
Maybe not the worst thing, because the Reaver would have been just stranded on the high ground anyway, but still.
정명훈 선수가 이 11시 정보를 너무 늦게 얻게 되면은 더 이상 더 돌이킬 수가 없습니다, 정명훈.
He dropped the Reaver? Then why is there only one Reaver up there?
상황 자체가 편안하게 워낙 좋았고 자원도 빨리
Did it drop out and die immediately?
11시를 지켜냈다는 게 지금 이제는 셔틀 견제할 필요 없죠. 충분히 이득 받고요.
Reaver. Yeah, no, the second Reaver didn't drop out. Or did it get killed below? Oh, it got killed on the low ground. Okay, I see. I thought it got picked up. I understand now. It's funny, I know how to say I don't understand. 모릅니다. But I don't know how to say I do understand. I think it's 합니다. But I'm not sure.
지금이 문제입니다, 허영무 선수에겐.
근데 이제 허영무 선수가 물량이 터질 때가 됐거든요.
Yeah, exactly. The Reaver's just
걸릴 수가 있어요.
taking up food. It's just taking up supply that could be used by something better. Something else that's useful. But maybe he'll get another shuttle.
이 시간이 안전하게 유지가 될 때 허영무 선수가 역할을 맡아볼 수 있는 거지.
Put down the cannons. No, he's getting through there. He's getting through that wall.
예, 갇혔던 건 아닌 것 같고 일단 드래곤이 빠져나올 수 있는 상황이 마련됐고.
Are those slow zealots?
네, 지금 11시가
Or are they just stuck behind the Dragoons and they're not moving very fast?
셔틀 리버 활약한 게
Wait, is he actually gonna...
안전지도 무너지는 겁니다.
He's actually not gonna... I thought those vultures were gonna kill the pylon before it finished warping in.
캐논이 완성돼야 돼요, 저게.
Alright, well he's gonna save this spot with the cannon. I think? No? He's gonna kill the pylon? Siege tanks? Nice. Oh, Promageddon. Yeah, now the cannon's up, but there's siege tanks. Now he's gonna kill his own pylon so he can get his Dragoons through to attack the tanks that are killing the cannon. I don't know why she swallowed the fly.
예, 지금 탱크가 내려오기 전에 센터 쪽에 마인을 다 제거를 해야 됩니다, 허영무 선수.
네. 센터 한 번만 잡게 되면 테란은 앞마당 뒷마당 멀티를 먹었을 때 빨리 먹었고 그 자원은 빨리 소진이 되거든요. 그러면서 추가 멀티를 확보하기가 조금은 까다로운 테란이기 때문에
빨리 걷어내야 돼요, 허영무 선수.
네, 지금 센터 한 번만 잡아주면 승산이 있습니다, 허영무 선수요.
그래도 지금 11시를 어쨌든 좀 가져간 건 꽤 크거든요.
그리고 벌써 또 갑니다. 자, 이 11시 지금은 버티고 있습니다만 정명훈 선수의 정보 안에 11시에 허영무 선수의
Sorry, I was
멀티가
looking
들어와
over it
있어요.
to see who else was streaming Starcraft right now, seeing if there's a lot of people on.
아직 살아있기 때문에
자, 셔틀
See, we don't have too many people here right now, which is fine. I don't care that much, but it's just like, huh, I wonder why I don't have any viewers. I think it's because not just Artosis, but also Gypsy and Stork are on, so.
정말 다이나믹합니다. 굉장히 스피드예요.
순간도 놓칠 수가 없는 상황입니다.
Anyway, good for them.
또 좋아요. 그냥 좋아요.
최근 템플전 경기에서
Those
가장
mines.
다이나믹한 경기가 아닌가 생각이 들고요.
그렇죠.
Gonna be doing some
정말
work.
쉴 틈 없이 사소한 실수도 용납을 안 합니다.
This game is
이런
crazy.
식의 경기에서는요.
네.
I'm not sure who's winning.
이후에 그 사이에 이제 언덕
I'm-
양선수
I'm-
모두 교전을 펼치고 있습니다. 그리고 잡을 때 말하는 많이 터지지도 않아요.
선수의 컨트롤이
Oh, he had lost the Dragoon.
1대 3 상황.
You can't dodge tank shocks with the shuttle either. Oh, he actually
그리고 그
saved the tank. Now that one siege tank with one shot left on it is going to be able to wreak havoc on that expansion.
상당히 많습니다. 영구 선수는요.
Yeah, I think Fantasy's in control too, but Fantasy only has... Oh no, that's right, there's 3 bases in the top, in that area, in their main area, so he actually has 4 bases right now.
앞질러 나가야 돼요. 지금 상태는 뭐 거의
There we go.
누가 이길지 장담할 수 없는 상황이거든요.
Now he's going to clean it
자,
up.
그러면서 허영무 선수의 병력의 이동이 있죠. 중앙죠. 근데 같이 갑니다. 정명훈도.
Wonder what happened to that Reaver.
게릴라로 얻을 이득은 테란에게는 많지가 않고 지금 한방
Wonder what happened with that Reaver on the high ground.
가서 자리 잡아야 됩니다.
일단 자리 잡고 공이력된 테란. 다시 한번 시즌
See, that's a decent amount of tanks, but that's not an unstoppable amount of tanks.
완료가 됐습니다.
아비터에게 EMP를 지금 제대로 쓸 수 있어야 됩니다. 그리고 아비터가 한 기이다 보니까 그 아비터를 스태시필드를 정말 잘 써야 되고요, 허영무 선수.
네, 일단 뭐 골리앗도
Zhangbi keeps a small ground army.
계속 위기와 기회가
Fantasy
계속
keeps his
반복되고
army
있습니다,
alive.
양
Huh.
선수.
한 번의 전투 실패만 바로 쭉쭉 밀릴 수 있어요. 자, 중앙지역 교전 준비. 양 선수 모두 붉은 색깔.
I think they've both been damaging each other economically a lot, so it might be partly why they're both
벌처의 비율을 좀 더 높일 필요가 있고요.
not as many units as you expect, you know?
정말 정교하게 써줘야 돼요. 허영무 선수도 스테이시필드 딱 예리한 타이밍에 써줘야 되고 EMP 맞지 않는 게 중요하고요.
네, 그래도 센터 자체가 워낙 강하기 때문에 병력을 더 모을 수 있는 시간 충분하고요. 그리고 상대할 수 없으면은 병력을 우회해서 내가
Like, he doesn't have that many tanks.
액션 한번 보여주겠다.
But yeah, Zhangbi's army is not very big either,
더디게 만들어야 됩니다.
for some reason. I guess they've been skirmishing a lot, so they've both been using lunits. They've both been losing units back and forth, you know?
유리하단 말이에요. 이런 식으로 계속 정신을 분산시키고 시선을 끌고
Okay, well, the shuttle's over there, so he must have... Something must have happened to that Reaver. It's no longer on that ridge. Well, but not just from harass, though. Like, they've been actually skirmishing, and, like, Fantasy's been dropping tanks and then losing tanks to Reavers and stuff like that.
이 싸움 한 방이에요. 이 싸움 한 방.
일단 입구 지역을 약간 호소하라고 판단하는데 직접 가나 그쪽으로.
But this is a strong push. Let's see, he's got mines behind him.
아래쪽 내려오고 여기 올라가요.
Is Zhangbi gonna counterattack instead of defending? It's a base trade. Hey Smith, how's it going? I think this is gonna go better for Zhangbi, honestly. I think Zhangbi wins the base trade because he's got the top left area. Fantasy does not have like a backup area as much, you know? Everything stasis. But now he can't really do anything about those units on the high ground. He can't break into the high... I guess that's the difference is Zhangbi can't get up into the main. But Fantasy can get up into the main. Oh, that was a 6 storm. If he can get a few more storms off on the army, I don't think Zhangbi had a choice though. It would have been too slow to go through all the mines in the middle of the map to actually get in there to try and counteract the army. Oh! I didn't even see that second mine, which obliterated those Dragoons. I think he's got observer speed upgrade, and it's hurting him because the observer was getting too far ahead of the Dragoons and not actually detecting. Hey, Daniel Anders, how's it going? Yeah, where's those Zhangbi storms? He's like the Odin toss. He's like the master of Psy storms. He's not really using them that much in this instance.
어쨌든 앞마당 자체가 들어올려졌고 정명훈 선수는 뒷마당은 자원이 거의 떨어지고 있고요.
그렇죠. 자, 지금
See, Zhangbi could lose his main and he can rebuild top left, but Fantasy couldn't really afford to lose his main. But he didn't. He didn't lose his main.
테란의 병력이 합쳐지기 전에 한번 이 병력을
Yes, that's Fantasy, correct.
프로토스가 모든 병력을 쏟아부어도 그거는 못 이겨요.
지금 정명훈 선수는요.
정명훈.
선수의 5시 번지, 7시 번지는 올려놓고요. 나머지 병력 빼서
if I'm reading that correctly.
합쳐야 됩니다. 뒤쪽에 있는 탱크 합쳐가지고 11시 밀어야 돼요. 지금 시간을 끌면 허영무 선수가 11시 쪽에서 재생산이 되거든요.
Which is what you typed, but it's hard to read on the screen because of pixels. Because pixels.
아주 긴박합니다.
자, 갑니다. 일단 병력들은 나눠져 있는 상황이긴 합니다만 정명훈이 나눠져 있는 병력이 각각 무서워요.
허영무 선수는 앞으로 나올 병력이 많을 수 있는 자원이 있다는 것이고 정명훈 선수는 지금 자원이 허덕이고 있어요. 가지고 있는 게 다예요. 유닛 가지고 이걸로 승부를 봐야 되기 때문에
현재가 무서워요, 정명훈.
Why did Fantasy stop killing the main? I don't know. Maybe he felt like he did enough damage killing some gateways and pylons and stuff. He still has some units down there, I think. He could just be distracted. He could just be like, yeah, see, he is killing the main. It's just very, very slowly. He only left like 2 tanks in the main. But yeah, I think Fantasy's gonna take this now because Zhangbi didn't do enough damage on the counterattack. I don't think he even killed the natural on the counterattack. He just basically lost his natural and control of his main for nothing. So I think Fantasy's got this. Because as soon as he can turn around that whole army that's attacking the main right now and redirect it up north, and he can wreck Zhangbi's new main, you know. These are some of the guys that I didn't actually ever get to meet. I never got to meet Zhangbi or Fantasy. I got to meet some of the old school guys, but the 2011, 2012 guys, I didn't really get to meet. Did I ever? I think I interviewed Flash once. I think I talked to Flash once. I know I talked to Stork. I don't think I ever talked to Jadong though. Fantasy isn't expanding. Camera cuts to an expansion of Fantasies. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters at this point. Well, it kind of does actually, because you're right. He's mined out on a lot of places. Fantasy only has 1 base mining, I think, so he needs that expansion that's going to go much longer, but I don't think it's going much longer. Yeah, no, I know. It's just funny. It's so hard to see what's going on the minimap. It's ridiculous. Stork's like not looking happy about his Protoss compadre about to lose the game. There's the GG. There's the GG. Daniel Landers putting in a Marine to deal with those couple Zerglings on Chatcraft. GG. Fantasy versus Hyuk? What do you think? You want to watch another TVZ now? Or should we go to this other game, Protoss versus Taren, with Stork and Baby? Or should we watch something else? What the Hyuk? Might as well. Hyuk, 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 hyuk. Funny joke. Hyuk, hyuk, hyuk. There's Hyuk. Alright, let's get to the game. Jin Air OSL. Change the thingy majigger. Hyuk. There's Fantasy. Will he Hyuk this one up? Okay, now the volume's a lot lower. Turn it up a little bit. As always, let me know if the volume balance is off. July versus Jadong. That sounds like a good matchup. We can watch that next. Question is when? July versus Jadong in 2006? Or July versus Jadong in 2009? 2006? July Zerg has a lot better chance. Well, actually, I don't know. They probably didn't play each other in 2006, actually. Because I don't think Jadong was really playing in the Star Leagues yet until 2007. And by 2007, he wasn't really doing a lot. J versus J. Although 2007... 2008 is when July Zerg won the OSL, right? So maybe in 2008, July Zerg versus Jadong. I'm gonna see if I can find a game where they played in 2008. In 2021, I wish. All right, July. Search for some July games. Let's see how many games he played versus Jadong in general. Jadong. Jadong and July Zerg played 5 games against each other in their careers. And the first one was in 2006. The last one was in 2010, but there's no VODs for the 2007 ones, so I guess we're gonna have to go for 2008 game. See if make sure there's a VOD available. There's only one VOD available on TLPD, so that's the one we're gonna watch. We'll watch it after this. We'll watch get hyuked up first. That was the first OSL you watched? Was the one that July Zerg won? It's a pretty good one to watch. That was a good OSL, man. July Zerg admittedly had a little bit of an easy route, but still, like, what a baller. Just winning off of experience and gumption and aggression and awesomeness. It's crazy. Height of July. Yeah, that would have been like 2004. So there's no way we can't find a July Zerg game against Jadong from his height. Because that was way too early for Jadong to be playing. Because July Zerg was on top of things in like 2004. That was the top of the height of July Zerg, I think. Hamburgers? What about hamburgers? Height of hamburgers? July vs. Jadong in 2021 would probably be a train wreck. I think Jadong would win. But neither of them are in shape right now, I think. Because isn't Jadong in the military? I think Jadong's in the military right now. So he's probably not that out of shape, actually. Because I think he went in not that long ago, but still. July Zerg, I don't think has probably played regularly for a long time. Oh, that's what the and hamburgers.
서로의 빌드를 체크하기 위한 움직임이 아주 치열하고요. 박철 선수도 저 오버로드 이러면 큰일 나죠. 정명훈 선수의 어떤 진출 타이밍이라는 여러 가지를 확인을 해야 되는데.
For a second, I thought that was a hive. And I was like, what? Of course it's not. A little too early for that. Let me see if I can put the names on the bottom right here. Where's the freaking text thingy? Can never find it. I gotta change the name of all these. Okay, here we go. Oh, luckily it's right next to the other one. Any cuties? There are now. Protoss Weeblord, welcome. How's it going? So let's see, who is whom on the bottom?
SCB까지 동반을 했어요.
그렇죠. 예, 어쨌거나 스타크래프트는
It's the same order, so we got Fantasy on the left and Hyuk on the right.
결국 죽고 죽이는 거 아니에요.
Fantasy,
깊숙이 가진 않고요.
Hyuk. Not Huck, Hyuk.
선수 이거 지금 저글링 발업까지 투자한 상황이기 때문에
Go.
현재 타이밍에서 저글링 소모는 예, 격차가 벌어질 수 있는 상황이
Bada bing, bada boom. Now we know who is whom.
자, 그러면서 이제 추가 병력까지 합치셨거든요. 급하게 소수병이 나은 게 아니라 뒤로 빼면서
Alright.
뭉쳐서 키웠어요, 정명원.
일단은 그 저글링으로
Let's see. Oh, and this is I guess this is game 2. This is a quarterfinal game 2. Fantasy is already up a game. I think that's not too surprising. Whoa, look at those emotes. Melody. Diggity was just asking me yesterday if I was the one who knew Melody. It must have been, maybe it was Minions that was talking about Melody. Why is it Melody 40? Were there multiple melodies beforehand? How do you make your fried rice? I actually do. I don't know if you'd call it fried rice, because usually I just fry the veggies and stuff, and I make the rice separate, and I just mix them together. So I don't really actually like fry the rice, because I think I would need a hotter stove to be able to do that. So yeah, but that's all I really do basically. Is I have a big pot, and I fry up veggies, usually in just like soy sauce and oil and some vinegar, and then I just dump the rice in on top of that basically. It's very efficient. It's not great, but it's efficient because then I can just put it all in one pot. Make all the veggies in one pot, dump all the rice in one pot, add some beans, mix it all up into a big freaking thing. And so if I had a wok or a big enough fire that I could put it on, I would probably spend more time trying to fry the rice up a little bit, but usually the veggies and stuff are too moist. Is he really just attacking this bunker against... What is he doing? He was like, I'm just gonna attack this bunker that's being repaired by 6 SCVs and just use some mutas. Very white boy fried rice. That's true. That's true. Hey, it's not my fault that I have a kind of a crappy electric burner that I can't really get it hot enough to like actually fry rice with, you know? I guess I could if I was just frying the rice. If I was frying, actually, I could if I was frying less of it. I could if I was frying less of it, so there was more of the rice actually on the surface of the pan, you know? But whatever. Well, I just heard at least 2 or 3 Mutalisks dying. So what other emotes should I get? Because I was thinking about someone, I don't remember if it was Diggity or someone else, suggested doing the medic Ayaya emote. And I might do that, but if I'm gonna like go to this guy on Fiverr and order an emote, I feel like I should do like 2 or 3 at a time. So what other emotes should I get? I kind of want to get more like the ones I have where I've got like a Zealot shrugging and a Hydralisk laughing, a Marine cheering, like, so I want to do different units, right? Although I'm not super maybe I'll try someone else, because I'm actually not super happy with those emotes. They're like really good, but they're not quite perfect. And it bugs me a little bit. That didn't work out too well on Stream Elements. Although it's great because now it looks like the anime girl is the head on the Marine body a little bit. Call her a Doglisk emote? Did he ever show his dog? Or did he just talk about it? That would be a pretty obscure reference to do a Doglisk emote. Wait, also, Lil Zergy, did you say something earlier that I forgot to reply to? Oh, if Flash didn't exist, we'd be talking about Jaedong, Bisu, and Fantasy as the three titans. Maybe. Maybe. Although we were just talking the other day about how there was a quote from, was it Minions? Were you the one that was talking about how Fantasy said that because he had, I'm sorry, Flash said that because he had a rival in Jaedong, it pushed him to make his game better, you know? So like, maybe without Flash and Jaedong together, maybe neither of them would have been as good? Because they wouldn't have pushed each other over the top? I don't know. Weaved up, good to go. Oh, this is a big attack. Nice spot, right up against the wall. Oh, he pinned him up against the wall with the lurkers. Beautiful attack. Beautiful attack. That was great. Wow, is Hyuk about to be Fantasy right now? He's got 3 bases, but he doesn't have a 4th. But Fantasy only has 2 bases, and he's got Hive Tech, so he can. That's wow, 3-base Hive Tech is interesting. Wait, is he switching into mech right now? He doesn't have very good bio upgrades. It looks like he's switching into mech. That's kind of bizarre. Hyuk was beautiful. Yeah, that was great. That was a really good attack. Don't count your Hyuks. Roberto Santos. Greetings, how's it going? How are you doing today? How are you doing this fine Wednesday? Well, it's Wednesday here at least. It might not be Wednesday where you are. Drone in a cubicle. I think that'd be hard to make it work because they're so small that, like, to have that much detail, I don't think it would look very good. But I could be wrong. People do some amazing stuff with emotes sometimes. I have emotes on YouTube as well, actually, now, but less of them. YouTube only allows like 4 emotes or something like that. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I'm a fan of the Wednesday, my dudes. Wednesday, my dudes. Memes. Listening to you from Ecuador. Hey, that's awesome. It's Thursday where you are? Nice. That's cool, man. I've actually been wanting to visit Ecuador for a while. Ooh, that was a nice plague. And the Defiler, oh, the Defiler didn't get away. I would love to visit Ecuador. I actually was thinking about going there for a little while, and then my plans changed. Now, with COVID, I can't go anywhere, but I have been wanting to visit Ecuador for a while. Partly because of the, I've heard there's some beautiful like forests and stuff like that, and also the islands, like the Galapagos Islands. That'd be a cool place to visit. How's things down in Ecuador? It's interesting because it's just getting into winter now, right? But down in Ecuador, it's probably spring getting into the summer. Or I guess it's just starting. We'll be just starting the spring, right? So. If Fantasy wins, he's a legend. He might be a legend anyway. But yeah, he's having a tough time here. But this is an interesting mech switch, though. Like, we'll see how this goes. But he also secured a 3rd. He's getting a 4th. So Fantasy is getting a 4th, while Hyuk is getting a 5th. Putting out the wrong numbers on my hand. 4th, 5th. So they're not actually that off right now. Like, Hyuk got a big advantage, I think, by eliminating that army, and he hasn't really done anything with it. He hasn't capitalized on it by stopping Fantasy from doing anything, you know? So I don't think this is that far out of reach for Fantasy. It all depends on how well this mech switch works. If Hyuk can deal with it or not.
그 두 가지 중에 한 가지만 이루어졌어도 저우가 완전히 좋은 거였는데.
What's going on here? So now he's going Lurker Hydra. Oh, nice drop. Nice drop. Shut down the 5th. But Fantasy's base is also getting shut down by Lings. Or not shut down, but disrupted. Did he just plague? He plagued the Marines. Look at this plague, guys. Look at this plague. I don't think they show the actual animate. Let me see if they do. Where's the plague? He plagued a few Marines, and he also plagued his own Multistreamed, 2 of his own Overlords, and his own hatchery got hit with that plague. Not the best plague I've ever seen. He really wanted to plague those Marines. Do you watch GSL? No, I don't watch GSL. See, now because he plagued that hatchery, it's damaged even more, and he's actually gonna be able to kill it easier. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. He might have been able to kill it anyway, but still, like, plaguing your hatchery and softening it up for the Marines is not a good way to do it. So yeah, I don't watch GSL. Sometimes I'll watch like the GSL finals only, but I don't watch Starcraft 2 really. So I don't know what happens. What do you think happens in 2023 to Starcraft 2 in Korea? I don't know. What happens in 2023? Is that when Blizzard sponsorship is over or something like that? Yeah, I did cast Starcraft 2 in Korea. But that was 10 years ago. So I haven't done Starcraft 2 casting in a long time. Been a long time. But yes, I did cast the GSL. I casted the GSL Code A back in Korea many years ago. The weird thing is that he's going mech. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Mech is good against like ultras and things like that. Mech is good against swarm, but plague is really good against mech. So. StarCraft 1 is more realistic. I guess so, yeah. It's less like, you're talking about like the look of it, like it doesn't look like StarCraft 2 looks kind of like a cartoon, right? It's very cute and bubbly units and stuff like that. Or the units in StarCraft 1 look more like hardcore. Zombie Grub has a video on her YouTube where she talks about how how terrible the lurkers look in StarCraft 2 compared to lurkers in StarCraft 1. It's pretty funny. Hyuk has not been managing to get a ton of bases, but he's been getting a lot of army and just macroing really well. But I feel like Fantasy has been able to maintain control of the map more. I honestly have no idea who's winning this game right now. I think Hyuk is though. Well, maybe not. Never mind. He's switched to ultras. Whereas I think, well, I don't know. He needs swarms with the ultras. And plagues. He needs to plague those tanks. If you can get a couple solid plagues down on those tanks, Hyuk can win this, I think. But if he just lets those tanks overrun him, he just keeps throwing Ultralisks out and losing money because the Ultras die to that many tanks, then I think he's gonna lose. Yeah, Hyuk needs to do something like right now, too. He needs to do a big attack with plagues on the tanks, or dark swarms and ultras or something like that. He needs to do something soon, otherwise he's screwed. Remastered ruined some of the stuff? Lings with hands? What? Did Lings have Zerglings had hands in the original graphics, but not in Brood War? I guess it looks like they have little things that they're attacking with, right? Is that not how they look in Remastered? I haven't noticed. Or you mean they have hands now in Remastered? They look bad in Remastered, maybe. Where's my Ling? Oh, I don't have anything open because I had shut down my computer. Is this where my Ling is? There we go. They do kind of have hands. Is that what you're talking about? Where they've got the little hooks? Is that what you mean? That's kind of weird. But the thing is, I think they tried to model it after the original, right? So like, the original must have had some pixels that were intended to be claws like this, and they were just trying to recreate it. I never noticed these little like spikes on their tail though. And they have webbed feet? Wait, Zerglings have webbed feet? Do you guys see that? Dude, Zerglings are amphibious? Zerglings are amphibious! Guys, they have webbed feet for swimming. Or maybe it's for like running on creep. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe creep is like a goo and they need the webbed feet for like running on creep. That might be it. Maybe they're not amphibious, but man. Webbed feet. Today I learned. Yeah, the man in the Vulture is pretty bizarre too. Let's see. Do I have a Vulture picture right now I can put up here? I don't know if you can see it on this one. There he is. Yeah, yeah, I've never seen that before either, and I actually didn't realize it until Artosis said it, I think, the other day or something like that. There's a freaking guy. Look at, he's just chilling, dude. He's like, oh wait, those are like some steering sticks on the side. Okay. They're like, yeah, okay, they're like sticks that he's steering with. I thought they were just like, he was just chilling. Crazy, man. It's crazy. Your stream might be delayed tomorrow. 240p. Mwah. That's the good stuff. What, you're talking about your morning stream, right? Okay, now he finally plagued like 2 tanks. But he needs to plague like all of the tanks. And then run into Hydras and wreck them. Sorry, little Zergy. I'll leave the VOD alone now. I think Hyuk has turned it around. Somehow Fantasy has lost control of the map and the game. I don't know how this Vulture randomly got in this base, but oh, maybe he's gonna regain control of the south? I don't know. Yeah, this game is gonna be over before too long though. Oh, he's attacking the top right. I think Fantasy has 1 mining base right now. Well, this was 2, but now he's having to run. So Fantasy has 1 mining base. Hyuk has like 2 mining bases, I think. How late are you starting, Digby? Oh my god, I'm tired. Wake up, Moletrap. The stream must go on. Maybe I should just change my category to sleeping.
걸충할 수 있느냐. 예, 사실 저그가 무지하게 가난한 가운데에서도 계속해서 병력만 뽑으면서 어떤 회전력으로 싸움을 해주면 한참 싸움이다. 한참 싸우지만 결국은
정말 거칠긴 거칠해요 박지현 선수가. 거치니까 이런 장면들이 나오고.
What time is it here? It's only 7 p.m. 7:15.
한 번에 확 떨어지는 거예요.
It's not late at all.
이게 한 번에 확 떨어진다는 거거든요.
근데 플레이그는 잘 먹여놨고요.
예, 이런 식으로 플레이가 딱 대다수의 탱크들한테 매겨놓고 진짜 뮤탈리스크 한 3-4기 정도 쫙
But I just didn't get much sleep last night. I went to bed at like 1, and then I ended up watching the stream and some stream until like 2:30 or something like that, which was later than I wanted to do. But I was like, all right, I gotta go to bed. I went to try to go to bed, and at like 2:30, I just couldn't sleep. So I finally at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I was like, well, great, I gotta do something, right? So I got up and oh wait, the Ultra's still alive under there. That's kind of badass. There's the nice plagues. Why has he not been plaguing the tanks this whole time? Okay, he's gotten some good plagues now, but like, yes, target the plague tanks. Nice. Nice. Get in those cracklings. Yes, the mind drag onto the tanks. Killing the plague tanks. He's done it. He actually did it. Wait, hold on. Let's look at this hold on. Look at this from the start of this. We gotta watch this again. This is amazing. Look at all these healthy tanks. Okay, a few of them are low, but he's got like 15 tanks here or something like that, and some Goliaths. He's dropping Ultralisks on top. He plagues 4 of the tanks. Does he plague any more of them, or is that it? He's popping the Ultralisks up into the Overlords to protect them, and Zerglings and stuff like that, trying to drop them on top. And here he comes in. It's just with the plague and the cracklings, and some of the tanks were previously plagued. And look, he sees the mine. He specifically drags the mine onto the tanks like a genius. Wow. Wow.
지금 이 상태에서 요격력을 줄여주고 6시 쪽 타격하고 동시에 8시를 돌리면 지키면 박정도 기회는 생기는데.
What is Daniel Lander saying here? Me shut da Yonde bak Nijata. I don't know what that means. I mean, Yonde, are you saying are you trying to talk about fantasy? Ultras are overpriced zealots. Oh. Yukde Bak is killing Taren with mines. Nice. Oh, okay. Nice. Good to know. Overpriced zealots? I think that the Ultralisks, if they had any concept of emotion other than rage and killing, would probably be offended. Ultralists are a little bit more badass than the Zealot usually, I think. It's a cool little spot there. Oh man, look at this drop. 4 Vultures are gonna do so much damage to these. Oh, the Ultra can't get back to kill the... Oh, it can, okay. I thought it couldn't... He actually could have put a Vulture behind the mineral line so the Ultralists couldn't get there. Vulture terrorists, it's true. Fantasy is the terrorist Terran, right? Or something like that. Yukde Bak. I have to try and remember that. Nice little eraser. Scourge getting confused, but finally landing. Fantasy's desperate here, but he's slowing Hyuk down from killing him pretty well with his desperation moves, with these Vulture attacks and stuff like that. Oh, that was not the play though. That was not the play. Has Fantasy done a counter comeback now? Where like Fantasy was winning and then Hyuk was winning and now Fantasy is gonna win again? Just by killing all the drones? He's literally just gonna win with like 6 vultures killing every single drone on the map. It's crazy. They're both at 80 supply right now. You got sound working? Hypoo? Was that a difficult thing to pull off? Sound is usually not that tricky of a thing, is it? I don't know, maybe I'm taking it for granted. I actually have had sound cards not work for me on computers. Or they don't work very well. You don't have long enough aux cable. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. Then you just move your computer. Sound blaster. Oh, damn, did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, GG. GG. There's no way he's gonna be able to deal with that many tanks this time. Like, look at their supplies. Somehow, Hyuk has a lot, like, only 30 supply behind, but, like, just can't deal with that many tanks. Where did they all come from? He needed those plagues on the mech units earlier. Oh, Joe, this is disgusting. He's trying to drop all over the tanks and the Goliaths are killing everything. Oh, disgusting. Muta switch? He doesn't have the money. Look at this. Does this look like enough for mutas? There's the GG. If he had money, a muta switch would have been a good idea, but... Did the game actually time skip? Did we actually miss part of the game? I think it's just that Fantasy was macroing in the background. He just hadn't revealed his force yet. Alright, you guys ready for some JVJ? Ready for some JVJ? Jaedong versus July Zerg. This is from the GOM TV MSL. Season 4, the 4th GOM TV MSL. They did a lot of them. July versus Jaedong. Let's do the time warp again. I think I sung that wrong, but it's okay.
자, 조디악입니다. 이재동 선수고요. 흰색입니다.
It's just a Zerg to the left and a Protoss to the right. Put your hands on your keyboard. Okay, maybe not. Maybe a pause at the beginning of the game. Okay, let's look. We can fast forward through the pause, and they're starting over again. Okay, this one actually had a time drop sort of thing. Vultures are some of the most cost-effective units in the game, man. Vultures are insane with their 75 minerals, and they can lane 3 mines that will kill anything. Sometimes lots of things. It's crazy. Brood War quiz. How many buildings and units have been changed with patches and how many times? Oh my god. Is it even possible to know that? I don't even know. Probably most of them have been changed at least a little bit, right? I don't know though. Probably a lot of different things. I know, like, I can think of only a couple specific things. Like, I remember spawning pool used to be 150 minerals. And they changed it to 200 minerals. But I don't actually even know. Like I said, I didn't really get hardcore into Brood War until after all the patches were done. So I didn't really, I never really kept track of too many of the patches really, because I wasn't playing enough to at a high enough level to care, you know, when the patch happened. Change the build speed too. Okay. I'm sure they tweaked a lot of that stuff in the early days, in the first few years, right? But I don't know. Do you know the answer, Lil Zergy? What is the answer? How many buildings and units have been changed with patches? You were 10? You mean you were 10 when the game came out? Different quiz. When was the last balance patch? Balance patch. I think I know this one actually, so I'm not going to say anything for a second. Let chat come up with some answers if they want to. Because I think, because I talked about this with Artosis on the Pylon show, I think, and I was surprised. I was very surprised by the date when it was. You were relying on chat to educate you. I mean, you could probably look up the patch notes, right? Let's see if we can look up patch notes. Brood War patch notes. Patches. Let's see. Fixing lag meters, top versus bottom games. Here we go. Bug fixes, exploits, fixed a hatchery cancellation crash bug. Logging onto account closed for BattleNet terms of service will now say account is closed rather than invalid password. Crashes. Exploits. Fixed an exploit that allowed SCVs to repair Protoss buildings. This is patch 1.06 from 1999. Fixed a bug that let you repair Protoss buildings. Fixed an exploit that allowed SCVs to detach larvae from hatcheries. Fix an exploit allowing morphing Terran and Protoss buildings. This is so wild. Okay, here we go. Here's another patch. Reduced academy cost to 150 minerals. It used to be more. Anyway, we should watch this game here real quick because it's gonna end pretty quickly. I think it's gonna go fast, and I'll look at the patch notes. By the way, Jaedong is yellow. Jaedong is yellow, and July Zerg is teal or green. And Jaedong ran 2 lings in. Oh no! Wait, did he killed one of the lings? Oh, but he lost 2 drones for it. Ooh, 2 drones is too much. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I guess the academy must have been 200 before because they reduced it to 150. Science facility cost reduced to 100 minerals, 150 gas. Spider mine research reduced to 100 minerals, 100 gas. Doesn't say what it was from though. It just says reduced. Oh, here's a big battle. Oh, Jaedong with more Zerglings. July Zerg backing off though. He's got more Zerglings incoming. Yeah, Starcraft is broken. Added a limit so games can only be saved at most once every 2 minutes during a multiplayer game. Interesting. Games could be saved? You could save can you save a game and go back to it in StarCraft? Why is July Zerg trying to break up this ramp right now? He's got less links. Oh, now he's definitely screwed. You can save a multiplayer game and go back to it? How did I not know that? I guess there's never been a point in time when I've been like, you know what? I want to pause this game and come back to it at a later time. You always want to finish your game, right? That's crazy though. I never thought of that. spider mines are now properly affected by disruption web. I didn't know that there was a time when spider mines were not affected by disruption web, or they were not properly affected.
쫙 흩어져서 또 뒤쪽에 낙오돼 있는 오버로드 잡아내고 그다음에 계속 어차피 자신이 유리하기 때문에 시간 갖고 뮤탈리스크만 모아도 된다라는.
I think Jaedong might have this already. Let's see if we can micro against the Scourge. Yeah, I have never saved a multiplayer game and gone back to it in my entire life. That's kind of crazy. So you just load up the save game and it makes a lobby and people join and you can resume. Can you resume with different people? Or does it have to be like the exact same names of people that are joining? That's wild though. GG. Yeah, I mean, pretty quick game. Best Zerg is Jaedong, yes. Unfortunately, that's the only Jaedong versus July Zerg game that I could find a VOD for easily, so... What is going on here, by the way? Does she have blood on her face? I just want to look at this real quick. Oh, it's a flower on her face. Okay. It's like, what is going on? In the thumbnail, it looked like it had a bloody face. I was like, that's not a stress relief image. Anyway. Should we go back to this Stork versus Baby game? Or you guys want to watch something else? Made you click. I got baited. Baited, confirmed. Possibly you can only on land. That makes sense. Skip observer, rush D-web, make a magic carpet to Taren main and profit. Guys, I think Smith just broke the game. I think he knows the true strat now. That's all you have to do. Baby went into the military? Oh wow. I didn't know that. That's crazy. He was like on top of his game too, so that's kind of a awkward time for him to go into the military, but yeah, he's definitely he's all grown up now. What is he like? He's like 27 or something like that, right? He's not like super old. Stork versus Baby. July to okay. Came out a boy? What? Yeah, I thought he was like #1, right? So that's kind of crazy that he has to leave that for the military. He might have been too old though, because I think you have to do your military service by the age 28, and he's probably getting close to that. So that might be why he did it. All right, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here's some changes. Holy mackerel. Wait, hold on. I gotta show you guys. This is too many. Check this out. Wikipedia. Patches. Look at this. Okay, patch 1. Fixed a cheat that allowed one player in a multiplayer map to see the map. So just fixing stuff here. Fixed a bug, blah, 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 blah. But here, look at this. Look at this balance patch. This is patch 1.04. And look at everything they did. Wraiths, decreased cost. Dropship, increased speed. Science vessel, decreased cost, increased acceleration. Like, every unit got patched. Almost. Look at this. You know, the answer to your question, how many units and stuff, in this patch, like freaking everything got patched, apparently. Look at this madness. Like, I can't even go over all the different things. Sunken Colony decreased the cost of upgrade to 50 minerals. What was it before? Was it 100 minerals to morph or something like that? That's insane. Templar Archive increased cost. of a Templar Archives. Reaver increased build time, shuttle increased build time. So there were some shuttle Reaver drops going on too quickly or something like that. Robotics facility increased build time. So there must have been just completely overpowered Reaver drops back in the day that they had to increase the build time of the facility, the Reaver, and the shuttle. Arbiter used to cost more. Carrier build cost to 350 minerals, 250 gas. So what did the carrier cost before, I wonder? Increase the hit points of the carrier. Increase the armor of the carrier to 4. I didn't know the carrier started with 4 armor. That's insane, actually. That's really strong. Look at all these changes, though, that happen all at once. All these changes happen at the same time. And there's some map editing stuff as well. And then at patch point 1.05 was just kind of some minor stuff. Building costs and stuff like that. What is this? 1.08. Account temp additional KBK support types. Account types? What is this? Oh, here we go. Here's another big balance patch. 1.08. Lots of stuff changed here as well. Increase the build time of Valkyries. Damage increase, though. That's kind of crazy. So many changes. So many balance changes. And that's just another patch. Here's another set of patches. No big changes. Just a lot of exploits fixed and bugs fixed. They fixed so many bugs. They fixed so many bugs. There's hundreds of bug fixes in these different patches. You thought StarCraft came out perfect? Yeah, this has turned out to be a really big list of stuff that's been patched. And how many times. So, it looks like there's a lot of them here. Fixed an exploit which allowed Zerg players to gain minerals through mutations. Interesting. Wait, allowed Zerg players to recycle an upgrading building? What does that even mean? All right, so we got this. This is it. Anyway, there's a lot of them. There's a lot. So the last balance patch. Oh, this is not a balance patch. This is recent. 1.23 was the flying SCV bug and the map pool and stuff like that. But the last balance patch was, I think it was this. Yeah, this isn't balanced. This is bug fixes. Here we go. Bug fixes, bug fixes, bug fixes, exploits, exploits. Speed, bugs. So that means, yeah, there's no actual balance changes in this one either. So this was the last balance patch, patch 1.08 in 2001. 2001 was the last balance patch, guys. These are all bug fixes, feature changes, exploits, bugs. I'm just double checking, right? Korean language support. Bugs. Wait. No, I thought it said something else. Yeah, so the last time that they actually balanced the game by changing the cost of the units and the buildings and stuff like that was 2001. 2001, guys. It's been 20 years. It's been over 20 years since they changed anything about the balance. Every other patch is all just exploits and bug fixes. Crazy. All right, back to the game. When I looked up on the side and I saw how many patches there were, I was like, oh my god, I can't even just like list them off. Should make a tournament where the players have to use the original version? Oh man, can you even get the original version? You might have to have like a disc around or something like that, right? But you'd have to have a disc, so yeah, a CD from the old, like you couldn't even have a new CD, you'd have to have the old CD. Because I have a new CD, but I bought it like 10 years ago. So it's probably got the newest patch on it, right?
저희가 이제 중계를 하는
Or it
사람이다
probably had a
보니까,
newer
예,
patch on
경험을
it.
못 해봤는데, 예, 제 주변에 친한 사람들 이제 이야기 많이 들어보고 그러면 집에서 TV를 시청할 때하고 직접 왔을 때하고 재미가
Yes.
많이 난다고 하더라고요. 예.
Starcraft has been balanced longer than the Iraq War.
네, 뭐 야구나 축구, 뭐 스포츠도 마찬가지.
There might be a way to find the original version out there. That would be kind of crazy though. I'm gonna see if I can do that. That would be fun to explore, to find the original vanilla and find out like what the costs and everything were. I wonder if I could find that. Iraq War wasn't a very balanced game. Oh shit, it's true. Oh, too true. Too true.
FD 형태로 좀 압박을 해주면서 멀티를 가져가려는 그런 양상인 것 같고요.
Too true.
정찰은 뭐 기본적으로 위치는 알고요. 먼프를 먼저 달려갑니다. 송병구.
Home court advantage is OP.
본인이 얼싸 먼저 스타일이고요.
There were no stable patches? Are you talking about the Iraq War? How's it going, Babamats?
주반 드래곤이 더 힘 받고요.
Yeah, why didn't they balance patch the Iraq War, I wonder?
건물 잘 끼고 버텨야 됩니다.
It's an interesting little thing going on here. Now see this? Oh, nope, Baby's actually losing some stuff too here. Oh, I thought that Marine was about to die. Barely got inside that depot there. Just finished family board game night. Nice! That's fun, man. That's awesome. Dude, I got to go to a board game meetup last weekend. And meet with some random folks at a board game shop and play some games. It was pretty fun. Luckily, it was a good group of people and it was a fun game, so I liked it. One of your hard drives isn't recognized. You gotta take it apart. That sucks. Is it SSD or hard drive? Because it might be a do they still have those little switches that you have to put on, just like master slave or whatever? That might be a problem too, I think, right? There are people older than the last balance patch that can drive. There are people older than the last balance patch that can vote. And drink alcohol in the United States. I think, wait, no, maybe not drink, because that would be, it'd be 20 years and like 5 months actually. So it's not quite drink, they can't quite drink. That's ID, okay. You can kill people with a car, but voting only serves to prop up the illusion of the oppressors. Wow. Wow, Diggity telling it, giving the truth, busting out with some real talk here on stream. Yeah, let's go ahead and start a revolution right now with the 7 of us that are in this chat right now. Well, at least like opening the chassis and plugging something in, closing it back up. That's not that big of a deal. Hopefully, it's just a loose plug like that. Revolution won't be televised. Is this television? We're not on television, right? This is streaming a kind of television? I don't know. The revolution will be broadcast on TikTok or something like that.
이 선수가 앞마당 가져가고 팩토리를 뭐 3팩토리 타이밍이라든가 이런 걸 노리는지 아니면 테란을 무사하는지 지금처럼 스타포트를 올리는지를
I was gonna try and go running today too, and I just didn't end up having time for it. The revolution will be vlogged. The revolution will be deep faked and manipulated by Russian hackers. Speaking of which, I gotta put my food in the fridge so it doesn't get rotten. I'll be back in a second. I might get some snacks too. So give me a sec. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pee too, so I'm gonna be gone for like more than a few seconds.
프로토스 테란전에서 어떻게 보면 정찰에서 가장 중요한 유닛이기 때문에.
그렇죠. 예, 그래서 뭐 옵티컬 플레이어를 활용을 한다든지, 예, 뭐 이재호 선수처럼 뭐 빠른 타이밍에 최대한 빠르게 그 배스를 확보해 갖고 뭐 레이스 한두 기 동행해 가지고 옵저버 사냥도 하고 예. 뭐 여러 가지 참 그 더 이상 전략 나올 거 없을 것 같은 이런 상황에서도 큰 틀에서의 전략도 계속해서 갱신이 되고 예, 중소규모의 전술적인 예, 이런 그 새로운 가능성도 선수들이 계속
예.
찾아내고 있어요.
지금 출발이 전태양 선수가 이게 요즘 원래 프로토스 테란전이 예전에는 프로토스가 한 멀티씩 그리고 테란은 좀 쫓아가는 입장이었는데 요즘은 좀 입장이 많이 바뀌었어요. 오히려 테란의 멀티가 지금 빠르게 늘어나고 있기 때문에 송명훈 선수가 이 타이밍에 리버로 조금은 좀 재미를 봐야 일단은 격차를 벌려놓고 시작할 수 있거든요.
네, 곧 리버 나옵니다.
예.
길드는 완성됐어요.
예, 토스가 반타이밍식 테란보다 멀티를 앞서 나가면서 서로 간에 힘의 균형이 맞았던 시기는 계속
프로스 위치를
예.
정치를 못하십니다.
큰일 날
잡아냈죠.
뻔했어요.
그렇죠. 예.
보는 전태가 놀랐어요 지금요.
그 이제 옵저버로 이제 전태양 선수의 드랍식 움직임을 잘 확인했던 거고, 하여튼 예, 그 역관계가 그렇게 됐던 시절에는 끊임없이 전투를 하면서 서로 간의 확장을 늘려나갔을 때고, 요즘은 테란의 수비가 굉장히 발전을 했기 때문에 테란이 수비를 하면서 선확장을 하는 이런 형태로 조금 관계가 변화가 된 거예요.
네, 자, 드랍시만 뭐 쓰임새가 없었습니다만.
지금 상황에서 송명훈 선수가 딱히 유리할 게 없는 상황이다 보니까 리버를 좀 적극적으로 써야 되고요. 왜냐하면 이러면서 멀티를 따라갔는데 그 추가 멀티를 역시 드랍식으로 지금 노리고
네.
있거든요.
자, 많이 밟고요. 드랍시 놓칩니까? 수병으로 쓰나요?
네, 원래는 드랍식으로 트리플 렉서스에 대한
자, 일꾼
네.
꽝! 왜 들어? 이번에는 네.
원킬.
와, 진짜 다행이다. 태웠어요.
Oh god.
그러다 보니까 송명훈 선수가 멀티 하나를 일찌감치 좀 몰래
What is
멀티
Diggity about to say?
빠르게 지금 시도하고 있는
네.
모습 지금 굉장히 팽팽합니다. 전태영 선수가 굉장히 침착하게 지금 플레이를 잘 해주고 있어요.
확장은 전태가 더 빨라요. 그래서 돌리고 있습니다 지금요.
이렇기 때문에 드랍시 벌처에 한 번이라도 휘둘리면 이제 송명훈 선수 걷잡을 수 없게 되는 겁니다.
Well, I mean, like, just because I'm here doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop you from saying it.
자, 리버 쓰임새가 이 정도가 돼서는 안 되거든요.
예, 그러니까 계속적으로 서로가 이제 테란이 센터로 나오려고
Mexican
하고,
place
프로토스는 그 나오려고 하는 걸 병력을 쏟아붓고
that had some repute.
그러면서 서로 간의 균형이 유지될 때는
지금
예.
지금 드랍십의 위치를
Now I'm curious what
파악을
story he's
못하고
about to
있거든요.
tell.
그러다가 토스가 언제 자원을 아껴갖고 몰래 캐리어를 한두 개 띄울 수도 있으니까 이게 테란한테 많이 부담이었었는데 지금처럼 교전이 없이
Mexican
서로
place that had awful salsa?
상황에서는 테란이 그간 모은 거를
What's the place he's talking about?
한 타이밍 나오는 게 토스가 정말 두렵거든요.
We only ever went to Cody's and
캐논을 건설한다거나 이런 상황이 아니기 때문에 이거 송명훈 선수에게 약간 고비가
couple
되는
other places. I
상황이에요.
remember him having bad
어차피
salsa.
테란이 멀티가 늦지도 않고 오히려 더 빠르게 시도를 했던 상황에서 오히려 견제를 받는다. 리버로는 재미를 많이 못 봤거든요. 여기서 프로브를 어느 정도 잃는 순간 여기서
I love hearing stories about dumb shit that I've done though. That was funny, and I don't remember any of it, so.
셔틀이 나와줘야 되지. 고비입니다. 송명구.
셔틀도 빨리 나오죠. 어디 갔습니까? 저 멀리 있습니까? 뒤쪽에 빠지는데 6시 있으면 언제 갑니까?
물론 그 6시 지역 멀티라는 이제 변수가 있기는 있습니다만 그 변수와 무관하게
I ran to the gas station to get salsa? What the hell?
그나마 프로를 뺐는데 지금 이게 저 숨어 있는
I'm such a weirdo. Or I used to be at least, apparently.
현재 단계에서는 의미가 없어요. 현재 단계에서는 일치하는 게 중요합니다.
Alright, what I missed in this game, chat?
걷어내야 돼 완전히.
It looks like Baby's winning. Is that what's going on?
돌려야 되거든요. 자, 마인 억대마인 노려야죠, 마인.
Does Stork have a hidden base at 6 o'clock?
버텨야 되고요.
이거는 이제
근데 이게 걷어내는데 시간을 너무 허비하고 있습니다. 차라리 애초에 지금 상태에서는 6시간
It took me a minute to realize you were gone. I thought the BRB was like what I did. Like I said BRB when I went to go get salsa.
그리고 돈은 리버도 죽었죠. 돈은 명대로 쓰고 프로브는 리버도
송명훈
죽고요.
선수 현재 위기에
I have no memory of this happening at all.
아니 동병구가 이번 스타에 먹다
That's kind of funny.
대란 잡고 게이지로 대란 잡고 이거 올라.
And it doesn't even narrow it down either because all the taco shops are all near gas stations. So I have no idea which one that was. Oh, it was like a sit-down place. Oh. Oh, okay. That makes still more sense then. Because yeah, the taco places we went to all the time were really good salsa usually. I think I see what you're saying. I literally ran across the street and got salsa. That's great. Man.
이런 식의 바로 이러면 이재동의 성벽을 잡을 수 있어요.
트리플 렉을 하면서 자원을 돌리고 게이트웨이를 늘려서 한 걸음씩 테란보다 앞서 나가야 되는 상황에서 오히려 지금
Apparently it's classic moletrap, yeah. I can't remember my own classic moves though. So other people have to tell me them. What was Rachel saying the other day?
날려야 돼 전태양.
Something that I did back in the day that was funny like that?
예, 정말 아름다울 정도로 현란한
And I was like, I believe that, but
이 견제 플레이를 하는 와중에
I don't remember it.
전태양이 본진에서 탱크를 얼마만큼 모으고 있느냐 이것도 지속적으로 계속 체크를 해줘야 됩니다.
지금 레이스터면은
Oh, it was a really crass joke that I made or something like that. Oh yeah, we were talking about 9/11. Apparently, apparently, like the day of 9/11, I went into an online chat room, like later in the day to play a game, and I said, "I've been offline all day. Anything happened today?" or something really dumb like that. I was like, wow, that's kind of bad, but I don't doubt that I did say that. I would probably say something like that.
지금 캐리어 쪽에다가 자원 투자하는 거는 지겠다는 거지라고만 생각을 하면 안 되고 다른 지역에 어디
It looks like we're gonna have a one Chatcraft day. We had 3 last time, I think. So having 1 today will still keep it an average of 2. It's just a slow day apparently today. Not a lot of people on today. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Do not know.
이제 돌아간다라면은 그리고 캐리어가 4기 정도 나오는 타이밍에도 전태양 선수가 압박하지 않는다면 송명훈 선수 기회 생기는 거거든요.
It's midweek, so there's not like there's something going on.
전태양 선수가 아직도 6시를 전혀 체크를 하지 못하고 있는가 하는 이런 생각이 들고
못하고 있죠.
송명훈 선수가 전태양 선수의 이 모여있는 탱크가 굉장히 두려운 타이밍임에도 불구하고 센터 쪽에 미네랄 멀티를 먹었다라고 하는 건 6시를 감추기 위함인 것 같은 이런 심리전으로 보이기도 한단 말이죠 지금.
그런데 캐리어가 모이면 캐리어 대비가 캐리어가 모일 때 나가야 되는 거거든요. 테란은 근데 모르면 진짜 못 가요.
Yeah, I don't know.
체제에 대해서 전태양 선수가 지금 준비를 하고 시작하고 있는데 오히려 송명훈 선수 입장에서는요.
When the Blink 182 guy died, I talked a lot of shit and people didn't think it was cool.
경기를 끝내는 게 아니라
What was it, Linkin Park? I don't know.
유리해졌으니까 이제
Was that recently?
시간 벌어야지. 이 생각해주면 송명훈 선수에게 역전 가능성이 생기는 거예요.
그러면 캐리어 모이고 이러면 또 대박 납니다 지금
I try not to. No, I don't try not to, but I don't bother keeping track of celebrity deaths that much. Frankly, I think it's a little bit ridiculous how many of them get national news coverage. What was the story on? There was a story on NPR today, or oh yeah, was it yesterday or today? The guy who filmed the video of the Rodney King beating died, and apparently that's national news. I mean, like, I get that that was a significant event, but really? The guy who took the video was apparently important enough that we need to, like, have national headlines about him dying? I mean, I'm not trying to speak ill of the dead or anything, like, you know, maybe he was a great guy, but it just didn't seem like a news item of national importance, you know? Stork is getting reamed. He's getting absolutely destroyed, isn't he? Oh, but this counterattack, though. Is Stork going to counterattack through the mines and die? No. He's got observers. He's got the carriers coming, too. Can he fend this off with carriers, though? I don't know if he can. Well, there's only Vultures. There's no Goliaths. Can he pull this off with surprise carriers? I don't think so. With only 2 of them, he's going to be able to get Goliaths out. Yeah, he's already researching Charon boosters right now. He's going to have 16 Goliaths in a couple minutes. Is it fast enough, though? I think it is. Oh, look at the probe slaughter.
캐리어가 4개, 5개가 되는 순간부터
One cannon is trying so hard.
옆쪽에 캐리어가
It's not enough.
전차에서 자원줄 무한대 안입니다. 새로 들어간 자원줄 7지는 아직 돌아간 것도 아니고요. 9지와 10지는 진짜 곧 떨어질 겁니다.
입술까지 깨물면서 좀 절망적으로 송명호 선수가 좌절하는 모습이.
Why are we talking shit?
캐리어의 선택이 이렇게 탁월할 수가
그게
있나요?
좌절한 것이지 아니면 캐리어를 믿고 지금 어금니를 깨는
Hey, SCVRN2.
캐리어를 이깁니까?
Thank you for the alert. Were you saying that he was like not a good person or something when he died, or he just? I don't know. I very rarely actually talk shit about people who die unless they really deserve it. Although I guess usually, yeah. It's been a while since someone who was like a bad guy died and made news, right? I can't think of anything recently.
외곽 쪽에 멀티를 가져가는 이점이 있거든요.
거기 뚫리기 전까지는 거기 섬과 다름이 없어요. 10시 센터 깰 수 있어, 센터 깰 수 있어. 센터 못
I guess carriers are just OP.
캐리어가 더 쌓이면 심리에 캐리어 나오는 거거든요.
전쟁 앞으로 가면 전쟁 그러니까 앞으로.
Wait, he's gonna fall back?
언제까지나 맞아.
Where's he going with the carriers? Why did he move his carriers back? Why not attack? That was strange. Gonna target down command center, I guess. Okay, so here's the counterattack by Baby. Nice D-matrixes. Would it be defensive matrices? I don't know. Oh, he's trying to go for the armories right now. Get the armories, but he's losing all this other stuff. Baby went and killed his expansion. Stork is still mining at 6 though. I don't know if Baby even knows that base is there. Did he really not get the command center? Oh my god, the mass repair. I want to see something. I'll look at his minerals. I'll look at his minerals while he's repairing. His minerals are on the right here. I'm gonna see if he's losing minerals while he's repairing. No, his minerals are still like staying the same basically, so I wonder, cause like it's kind of crazy that you can repair with that many SCVs and it doesn't really affect your economy that you're spending that much money repairing, but you're not actually spending a lot of money repairing. I wonder what the rate is of how much money you spend. That was a pretty clutch repair though, because without that repair I think he's pretty screwed. Then he's only in one base. He's going for it again. He can't repair it fast enough this time. Oh my god, he did repair it! Just kill the freaking SCVs! The command center doesn't matter as much. Well, it kind of does, but... Oh, he's attacking the middle as well. Nope, too many tanks. That was twice that I thought that command center was, like, literally, I was certain it was gonna die. And it didn't. Crazy. He's going for it again! This time he's gonna kill the SCVs first! He's learned his lesson. Repair me once, fool on you. Repair me twice, fool on me. Repair me thrice. I think Stork brought it back with the carriers. Oh wait! He lost one! He's gonna lose two! Wow. This game is insanity, but I think Stork's done it. He's stopped Baby from mining with all these attacks. Oh, he's got a little bit of mining there. Stork is barely mining himself, but barely mining is better than no mining.
확인을 못하고 플레이를 했었기 때문에 지금 당황한 거거든요.
Yeah, that 6 o'clock has carried this game so hard for Stork. Storm right in the middle. Storm those three. Storm! Where's the storm? Storm the SCVs! Storm something! For the love of God! Cast the Seige storm! No. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate to see a Templar attack move into the battle and die without casting a spell. It's a frustrating thing to watch, but I think we'll get over it. He finally found 6! I don't think he knew about it before. Oh no, he does know about it. He's finally doing something about it though. He's finally attacking it. I think he only discovered it recently though, but look, it's already mostly mined out. Oh, he just flew over it? That's funny. He was just sending a dropship around or something like that. Wow, that's 6 o'clock base. Oh, he's gonna lose another carrier! Did Stork throw this away by losing his carriers? He was like on the verge of winning. And then he was like, just didn't micro his carriers well enough and lost 2 or 3 of them. Or 4 of them. This game is bonkers though.
이거 캐리어를 모으지 못하고 계속 떨고 있거든요. 캐리어 때문에 경기 이렇게 만들었는데 지상 명령의 힘에서는 지금 프로토스가 테란을 압도하는 게 아니지 않습니까? 테란이 압도하고 있는데요.
그런데 자원줄이 본인 자원줄 날아갔습니다만 성병구의 무한 자원줄 다 끊었습니다. 8시는 자원이 거의 다 끝났고 1시 두고 떨어질 거거든요. 여기서 좀 지치지 못하면
Alright, this is it. I think this is the last battle. The DT's doing work. He didn't seem to notice it's there. Now he killed. Now he knows it. Okay. Oh, there's the sigh of defeat coming from Stork. The sigh of defeat. Here's the last-ditch carrier attack. Oh, he's killing this comsat station. That's interesting. Wait, is that the key though? Okay, looks like he's gonna have 2 other comsat stations pretty soon. But that's clever though, to be like, oh, well, if I can go with my carriers and pick off all the comsat stations and then kill them with DTs. Even then he can still get mines, I guess, but still. Oh, he's gonna lose that Nexus now. So Stork has, again, not really been able to get, like, another base. That 6 o'clock carried him so hard. Where's the DT going? Is he gonna lose another carrier? Stork! My man! Another one! Wow, Fantasy, I'm sorry, Fantasy. Baby brought it back. Baby brought it back. Your computer's fixed? Nice. I thought Baby had that earlier, and then I thought Stork had it when he brought it back with the carriers, because carriers are just OP. And I don't know what happened. I think he just threw because he lost his carriers. Things seem like potatoes. 5 discs? What do you need 5 discs for, dude? What the heck? GG. Man, poor Stork. That's crazy. I think this is a group stage game. Maybe? Yeah, this is a group stage game, so Stork's not out of it yet, I don't think. But Baby getting a game off him is a pretty big deal. He looks pretty, pretty crushed, not crushed, but like he's kind of like his face is like downtrodden and like, what just happened? Like, how did I lose that kind of a thing? All right, what are we watching next? Let's see what this is. Go In Gyu? Who is that? Yun Yo Tae. This is a Terran versus Protoss. I have no idea who either player is from their Korean name. Gotta at least click it to find out, right? Oh, it's free versus... Is that movie again? Wait, no, it's a Terran versus Protoss. So who is this Terran? I don't recognize him. He's got a mole on his hand, though. Be a shame if someone trapped the mole on his hand. You know what I'm saying? I may still have a copy of Shareware on a hard drive somewhere. I actually have a couple old hard drives that I haven't looked at that have just been sitting around because I didn't want to get rid of them for like 20 years or something like that. Kanata. It's Kanata versus Free. Zhangbi versus Stork. That's a good idea. Let's watch that. Who cares about Kanata? Zhangbi versus Stork. Sounds like a fun matchup. If we can find it. This is a English cast. Nada versus Zhangbi. It's the epic game with the storms. On Othello. Flash versus Zhangbi. Stork versus... Alright, I gotta TLPD this. Hold on a second. Zhangbi, because that's a fun matchup because not only are they two the best Protoss players to ever live, but they're also teammates. So it's like they know each other's style super, super well, right? Oh my god, this is kind of insane. All right, here we'll go from the MSL. Crack addicts? What? They're both crack addicts? Is that what you're saying? What the heck? Why are these VODs all gone? What happened to all the VODs, Diggity? What did you do to all the VODs? All the videos are unavailable on TLPD now. Bunch of old videos are gone from YouTube. Some channel must have gotten shut down. There we go. Sounds off for some reason. Alright, here we go. Song Byung-gu versus Ha... What is his name? Ha Myung-moo. Alright, the brown is going to be the allied player, which I think is going to be Stork. Oh, he's chuckling. They had some smiley times probably going into the game. They're probably joking around. If you had 5 hard drives, you have all the VODs. Hey man, hard drives don't grow on trees. I can't even get my grocery money sub goal. I can't expect me to be able to afford 5 hard drives. I actually do have 5 hard drives actually. Because I've had to get a couple external drives over the years. So I have, like, in this computer I have 2 drives, and if I wanted to I could plug 3 USB drives into it and have 5 hard drives. I guess technically I have more than 5 hard drives in general because I have those 3 externals. And I have this other computer. Actually, not hard drives. Some of those are, most of those are SSD drives. So we're being technical. My other computer has 2 drives in it. I've got like 3 in storage. I've got this other computer, 2 other computers behind here that I need to throw away, that I just need to find a way to recycle, basically.
소녀시대부터 좋으시다는데.
친구들 사이에서 조금 뭐 왕따.
Thank you.
네, 이런 부작용.
Wicked shirt.
우리 또 스타걸 분들이
Thank you very much.
좋다는 분들도
If you don't know, this is actually the pylon heart. That was a cool, funny. That was a picture, by the way, that someone drew. This is the pylon heart from Much versus Firebat Hero when he drew the pylon heart in the game. It's actually from that. And if you're interested, you can buy one yourself. Hashtag sellout. I mean, actually, like, I'm not even really selling out that much with these because the main reason I made the things is just because I thought they'd be cool for people to have. I don't make a ton of money off of them. But if you're interested, they are available to buy. And actually, I have the same pattern on mouse pads also, and I think hoodies. And on emotes, as Minions is showing off here. If I ever get a child, I'm gonna play Brood War with them while they sleep, so they grow up to become pregnant. Sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a good plan. That would be the best training too. Even if they're gonna play another game as their esport, starting them off with Brood War would be the best training. Just to justify the shirt for myself, yeah, pretty much. I just needed a new mouse pad, you know, so I had to make one. What is going on here, by the way? Look at how many probes are trapped there. Stork's probes just got wrecked by a pylon. Oh, because look at where he put his core. He's got like 5 trapped probes. Look at that. He put his core next to the minerals, so he actually made a special pocket, a special place where that pylon was able to do major damage because it was able to block 2 mineral patch, no, like 3 or 4 mineral patches with 1 pylon. That's insanity. Look at this. Look at this pylon. It's got like, I don't know if you can see my mouse right now, but look, there's 4 mineral patches blocked. 4 mineral patches blocked by 1 pylon because of the position of this cybernetics core. That is the best manor pylon I've ever seen in my entire life. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. That is literally the best manor pylon I've ever seen in my entire life. How do you prioritize things in your life as a single dude with limited time? I always fall behind on things, end up with tons of projects. The key is to slack off a lot of the time. No, just kidding. I mean, I do end up having days where I just kind of like don't get a lot done, unfortunately, and it's my fault. I'm working on structuring stuff more, but I just basically I get sidetracked a lot by side projects and stuff. Chatcraft was a side project. Like Stork beating up his little brother. That's funny. Chatcraft was a side project that is distracting me from other projects that are sort of more important in some ways. So like that just gives you an example. Like I just kind of got you know, caught up, and I was like, oh well, you know, I'm gonna do this cool thing, and then I just spent all my time on it, and I didn't do other stuff that I should have been doing. So but basically it's just, I guess the short answer to what you're trying to ask is I personally just kind of go with the flow, and like whatever feels like the most important project for a given day, I wake up and I kind of like, you know, slack her off for a little bit until I get my brain moving, get some food in my stomach, and then I just kind of try and sink into whatever project I'm working on. And if I don't have a current project, then I end up doing some exercise or other stuff. So I just kind of just end up going from thing to thing, where like, oh, I'm gonna work on this video project. Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go do this other thing. I'm too tired to do anything useful. I'm gonna watch Netflix. It just kind of goes back and forth. But I'm trying to work on structuring my life more so that I can actually like have time set aside. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna work on that, etc. So, but like this week I had a project for a work project, which it's funny because I won't get paid for it for six months from now probably. But I had to do like a demo thing for a work project that's coming up in like March. So the last couple days I've been working a lot on that.
아 그런가요?
나오기로 좀 돼 있거든요.
네. 다음 주 방송 되겠네요.
더더욱 이겨야 되지 않겠습니까?
It seems for every room I get back to the way it should be, another room is out of sync. Yeah. I mean, part of the way that I deal with that too is that I don't give a crap as much. I'm starting to give more of a crap now, and I'm trying to keep things more tidy, but like, some people might see something that's disorganized and need to clean it, and it gets disorganized a few days later and then to clean it. I let it go for a month. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but there have been times I've let those little messes go for a year. And if you're single and alone, it doesn't matter. Because no one's going to judge you for the pile of crap that you haven't gotten to yet, you know? And then when I end up moving out of my apartment into a new place, I spend like a week frantically going through all of those piles and tidying them up and boxing things and everything. But, you know, just having a higher tolerance for mess means that I have less chores to do, so. Need to replace the back roof of my car. Yeah, see, like, I had a crack in my windshield for like a year. And I finally fixed it recently. I'm trying to get more on top of this stuff. But I just let it go for like a year because it wasn't a priority and no one cared. No one judged me for it, except for Smith, of course. He was judging me for all these things, but I was able to bear the judgment. Stork, I don't know if I said this. Stork is the brown Protoss, by the way. Zhangbi is the white Protoss. Now, the side mirror being held up by Twine was partly laziness, but it was also partly just not having any money. That was a time in my life when I was completely freaking broke. And I could not have afforded to replace the mirror, right? Right now, I'm not well off, but I'm like, if my mirror broke, I could replace it. So, you know, that was part of that. Dr. Groove Little. Dignity's in chat. Missing cholera from Max Nostalgia. That's right, man. I wish I could get a hold of him, see what he's up to these days. Well, welcome back, Dr. Groove Little. The trick is to stop watching moletrap streams so that you have time to do things that actually matter. Shh. You're not wrong. Don't give away that secret. Dude, Twitch is such a time sink for me too. I'm trying to watch less Twitch right now because, in general, because I've, especially like last year when I was more depressed and there was COVID and shit. I mean, there's still COVID now, but it was more. I spent a lot of time, a lot of days where I just literally just got up and watched Twitch for the whole day and then went to sleep. And it was glorious and nice and fun, but not good for progressing in life, you know? So, but that's actually, but like today, oh, hold that thought. Oh, the Reavers are exposed now. Stork has his shuttle still, but he needs to protect the Reavers. He's going after the shuttle. Oh, a second Reaver's there too. Stork only has the shuttle as his advantage, and he's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it. Oh, he's gonna actually kill most of these Dragoons before he loses the shuttle? Oh man. Zhangbi just had more Dragoons. Stork's only answer is that he kept his shuttle, but his second Reaver came in late, and Stork just couldn't get enough done with his Reaver shuttle. I think Zhangbi has this, but I'm not sure. Did Stork save his shuttle? Is his shuttle still exist? Oh, he's gonna have a Reaver next to a shield battery. That's cute. Crawl, little Reaver, to the shield battery. He's soaking so many shots with the shield battery. Oh, it does die. Can he counter kill though? He does. And now it's kind of back even again. Maybe? Can he actually push in with just like a couple extra Dragoons? Can he actually do enough damage here?
막을 수 있겠다 싶기도 합니다만 뭐 어떤 배터리의 힘도 있고
The shuttle's dead. Dang. If he kept that shuttle alive, it would have been a very different story. The shield battery is very cute. Here's the second Reaver, though. He's hiding it. He might be waiting for the shuttle to come out before he uses it. Keeping it behind everything, keeping it safe. Keep the Reaver secret. Keep it safe. Oh, the Reaver's stopping the Dragoons from getting out in front. Is this over, though? I don't know if it is. Actually, look at the supply count. Zhangbi's 15 supply ahead. It's pretty significant. There is a moment here right now, though. If Stork can somehow find an opportunity to run across the map with that Reaver and kill some probes, maybe. That's what he's doing. That's what he's going for. Oh, is he turning back? He's turning back. He thought he was going to get attacked. He needed it for defense. He needs it for both. He needs the Reaver for attacking probes, and he needs it for defense. But he can't be in both places at once. So he's actually lucky that Zhangbi is holding back right now, because now he can actually use it for attack, and the counterattack won't kill him. Otherwise, the counterattack would get him. Still calling him baby and not TY. Oh, I need to change the thing. Well, because at this, the reason why is because at the time these games were played, he did go by baby. That his baby was his ID back then. So. It was accurate back then, but also like, I've always called him baby. Oh, baby, don't I know it? Did he go bye, baby? Oh, is this shuttle? Oh, he's gonna sneak it in. Oh, does not gonna kill much. Nope. Dud. Dud Scarab. Dud Scarab. I think he needs to do more damage with this. Pylons are OP. Is he gonna go in again? That pylon providing vision on the high ground is pretty clutch. Oh, the shuttle's stuck. Stuck between Dragoons and a Dragoon place. Oh, he found a spot to sneak it in there. They always dud that way, though. Oh, Zhangbi's sending his own shuttle in. With the Templar! Oh, 6 storms! That was such a probe slaughter. I don't think you cannot pick up a morphing Archon into a shuttle, can you? I think you have to wait for them to finish morphing. Pretty sure. That'd be kind of cool though if you could protect the Archon by picking it up while it's morphing. But yeah, I've never seen that happen either. Pretty sure you cannot. And shuttle's just chilling there, just saying I'm here. I'm a threat. The Templar I think are still inside of it, waiting for some more energy. A UFO of probes? Oh, here we go. Stork needs to defend this third. He's got the Reavers for it, but there's no shuttle here. But those Zealots are gonna get melted by the Scarabs. He needed to get storms off on the if he stormed the Reavers, he could have done that, but it was a really tight choke there. Probation. Oh, another storm drop. Nice. I think we might have come up with the group of probes, the name back in the day. Somewhere, if we have to look on Time Machine, whatever it's called, the Wayback Machine or whatever, where you check websites that don't exist anymore, the cache or whatever. But there was a thread where we came up with the group names for a lot of Starcraft units. I don't remember if we came up with one for probes. But if not, a UFO of probes would be pretty good. Oh, the counter storm drop. Oh, so many probes dead. Oh, disgusting. So many probes have died in this game. Zhangbi is Zeus tier when it comes to storms. I've been calling him Odin Toss for that reason. And you can't call him Zeus actually because there was actually a Protoss programmer named Zeus. That was his ID, was Zeus. So it's like you might get it confused with people if you called him the Zeus Protoss because there was another Protoss named Zeus. So I've been actually calling him Odin Toss lately. Because he is literally the god tier of Psy Storms. Best Psy Storms ever in the history of the game, I think. Hey Volcus, what's going on? PvP night? We've been switching around a lot of different matchups tonight. I think this is the first PvP of the night actually. Are we following this Star League? No, we just watch random games. This is from the Ever OSL, 2008 Ever OSL. And I think this is the quarterfinals or something like that. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. 2008 Ever OSL. Yeah, I'm not sure when this is from in the Star League though. It might be group stage. It might be like a round of 16 or something because it says B at the top, which means it's a group B. So this is probably a round of 32 or round of 16. Storm drops always get you. Well, kill them with Reavers before they can get Storm Tech. Yeah, you're right. There's no scoreboard. Good call. I don't know. I could look it up, but I think this is probably a round of... I don't know. I don't know. But I was looking. They played again like 2 or 3 weeks later. So that's what makes me think this is round of 32, and then they met again in like the round of 16 or something like that. No, that's not possible, is it? Oh, maybe it was a group round robin, and they played each other twice in the round robin. I don't know. I could look it up. I don't really care that much. Doesn't matter too much. Ooh, 6 storms. Oh, they're right. There's group selection in the OSL, so maybe they did play in the round of 32 and the round of 16. But they wouldn't have picked each other. But someone like maybe Zhangbi picked Light, and Light was like, "Oh yeah, Punk, I'll pick your teammate. So you have to play your teammate. How do you think about that?" Because they only pick whoever is the winner of the group. Or oh wow! Oh my God! Storms everywhere. 2 of the best stormers in the game just stormed the crap out of each other's armies, guys. That was amazing. Just look at that. Like, it's not super epic, but just look at the amount of storms on screen compared to the surface area of the armies. Everything gets blanketed in storms. It's kind of nuts. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. There's like 14 or 15 Psy Storms in a row in like 4 seconds across everything. And now the rest of the units have to duke it out. We got another Psy Storm coming in here. Oh, there's a Reaver down there too. And an Archon. And Stork has cannons. Oh man. I feel like Zhangbi actually came out a little bit ahead in that battle, but he had to fall back anyway. Woo! Dig cheese cheese. Has it been a month yet, Diggy? Oh, you did change it. Diggs cheese. Nice. You got your prefix changed. Why'd you go with Diggs instead of Dig or like Diggity? I'm curious. Diggs just sounds cooler. Say Diggs cheese. Or is it possessive? Like that's your emo. That's Diggs cheese. Oh, Dig is taken. Oh. Were you just trying to make it like a shorter prefix so it'd be easier to type or something like that? Diggs T. Nice, nice. Oh, did I miss a shuttle on a Reaver dying? Damn. I like watching things die on Starcraft. By the way, I think we're gonna do... I think I might do a shorter stream today. And do like one more game after this. So, this is actually a long PvP, by the way. You know, we could watch the next game between these two guys also. If you guys want to watch more PvP between these titans. Storms all over everything. Oh, that DT killing probes. So sneaky. Oh, who lost all the probes? Was it Zhangbi that lost the probes? I didn't see who lost all the probes. But Stork's losing a whole base. So they both lost a base there. I guess Stork saved some probes, but still. Zhangbi's up a base still. I think Zhangbi might win on that fact alone, that they both just traded bases, but Zhangbi's up one. Which country am I in? I am in the country of the United States of America. In the state of Washington, in the northwest of the USA. I'm also in the state of tiredness. State of confusion? The DT's still out there? Nice. In Starcraft 2, can you combine a High Templar and a Dark Templar into an Archon? I forget. I know that all the Templars make the same Archon in Starcraft 2, but I forgot if you can combine one of each. You cannot, okay. Yeah, Zhangbi's up a base, and I don't think Stork has enough stuff to punish him, but not punish him, but like to do anything about it. Like Stork would need to do something to kill one of those bases, or at least storm drop 2 of his bases or something like that. It's true. 8:30 and I'm tired. What an adult. It's totally true. I'm a boomer now, man. Should be able to make a planet-wide nuke? What? In StarCraft? In StarCraft 2? I didn't sleep much last night. I didn't get sleep until 5 in the morning or 5:30 in the morning. If you combine a DT and a High Templar, yeah. You know what? You know what they should be able to do? Is, I don't know if you remember this in the one of the cutscenes in the Brood War campaign is someone, is it Tassadar? One of the Protoss heroes flies on a carrier, and they have to use, I think they had to have like 2 Templar on there. So they had like the Dark Templar energy and the High Templar energy combined to kill the Overmind, and that's what happened. Is like I think Tassadar combined with the his energy with the carrier, and then the carrier blew up and emitted enough of the right kind of energy to kill the Overmind. So there you go. There's a precedent for creating planet-wide nukes with Archon type energy. Yeah, he flew the carrier in, but he did it because he had to... oh, that's kind of cool. What is that? Are those like gears? Or saw blades or something for that GG? That's crazy. Those are melody emotes, by the way, Diggity. So minions is sub to melody. So maybe that's who you're talking about, the new melody. Oh, is it the Zerg symbol? Okay, it's hard to tell when they're so small. Zhangbi takes the game. You guys want to watch more PvP? There's another from the same Star League, the later one. If you guys want to watch it. That was a good game. That was a really good PvP, by the way. All right, we'll watch this because it's kind of short. And then, so we'll watch this one because it's short, and then we'll watch one more game, and I'll call it for the night, I think. Skip forward here. Uh-oh. He's got the color of power. Zhangbi has the purple Protoss buildings and units. Purple's the strong one. Stronks. It's like stonks, but better. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Wait. Wait, Zhangbi is doing an in-base proxy. Red Knot is the best knot, that's true. Zhangbi is doing an in-base proxy. This is crazy. If it gets scouted, he's screwed. And a lot of pro gamers scout inside their base. He's gonna scout it. He's gonna scout it. That's over, right? Did you see Stork's face? Stork's like, uh-oh. Chunky gives no Fs. Wow. Wait, he's actually just, he's not, I thought he would like pull probes and kill the pylon or something like that. There's so much surface area on that pylon, he could kill it with probes, and then he wins the game. I wonder, unless he's just gonna build a shield battery or something? Zhangbi's purple. Zhangbi's purple and Stork is red. So Zhangbi's the one doing the, Wait, Stork put his core in the same place again. He put his core in the same place where he can have a mana pylon that does extra damage, I think. Let's see what happens here. Zealot versus Zealot. I mean, they're at the same... I mean, I guess what Stork's thinking here is that they're doing the same build, but Stork has the defender's advantage a little bit. It's not really an advantage, actually. I guess Stork's just thinking, like, if we're doing the same build, that he's sacrificed probes to get this out early as a proxy, then he wins. I guess he could try and fight with probes too.
저거라도 강제로 좀 현재 상황에서 질럿이 더 쌓이고 있기 때문에 허영무 선수.
Let's see how this goes. You know what, guys? Oh man, it's a slaughter. That shield battery is doing work. Yeah, that's why I was saying that it's not really a defender's advantage, because losing probes is actually pretty bad in this kind of a battle.
실드 채울 수 있는 위치가 안 좋아요.
질럿이 있어도 질럿이 있을 때 질드 채우고 뭐 할 텐데 질럿 3개밖에 안 돼요. 계속 이렇게 열대를 싸워서
질럿 또 추가될 텐데 위쪽에.
자, 송병구 어떻게든 질럿 살려야 돼. 죽이는 안 됩니다. 질럿은.
그래도 송병구 선수가 배터리를 끼고 싸우고 있기 때문에 어느 정도 지금 버티고 있는 거지. 질럿이 처음에 이렇게 막 죽어 나갔는데 말이죠.
그 배터리도 지금.
Guys, I just got a text I'm gonna need to respond to, I think. So I think we might call it after this game. Even though this game is like almost over already. I'm gonna call a stream after this. I was gonna go one more game, but we'll just finish after this. So You got like a very short amount of time left if you want to add to the Chatcraft game. It's gonna be a small one this time.
일꾼 동원해야 됩니다 지금. 그런데 몸이 좀 너무 잘 잡히다 허영무가.
질럿 컨트롤이 좋아요 지금.
오히려. 야, 수비 배터리까지
You want a piece of me, boy?
수비 배터리까지. 이러면 완전히 뒤집힌 거는 이거 모두 막습니까?
You want a piece of me, boy?
지점으로 보냈으면 그만큼 자원 채취 못할 거 아닙니까?
Uh-oh.
Piece of me, boy?
입장에서 밀렸다는 게 너무 안타까운데요.
Oh, stop doing that. So dumb. How long was the video gone? How long was the video gone? Let's go back a minute.
네, 경기 전부터
We gotta watch the end of this. Sorry.
이거는
We gotta watch this. This is a must see. So the Chatcraft window has been extended for another minute. I didn't get to see this either.
My life for hire.
컨트롤했습니다.
일꾼 동원해야 됩니다 지금.
Oh, there's a zealot in the mix now too.
질럿 컨트롤이 좋아요 지금.
Video's gone for 4 months.
You want a piece of me, boy?
All right, but I'm gonna pause it as soon as the GG happens. This next time, I'm gonna pause the requests.
입장에서 밀렸다는 게 너무
There we go, GG. Pausing requests. Oh man, we got a couple last ones into the last second. All right, there we go. I got it paused as quick as I could. Gets scouted and still wins, right? I said I was gonna do it. Sorry, I have to stop it at some point. You've had 3 hours. You had 3 hours to put units down, okay? I've been streaming for 3 hours, alright? I want to show you guys something else real quick, though. Real quick. Look at this. This is Zhangbi versus Stork. Stork has never won a tournament game versus Zhangbi. They've met twice, and one time they got 1-0, 1-0, 3-0. Zhangbi has beaten every game against Stork ever. How nuts is that? How nuts is that? All right, let's see. Let's get this going on here with the Chatcraft. All right, we got 7 Marines to start off with here. Units. Taren. Ground units. Marines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost made too many there. How many? We got one. We got 1 zealot. That one poor zealot. It's just there to die. It's just bait. It's a bait zealot. All right, we got 1 zealot here. Ground units. Zealot. Boom, 1 zealot right there in the middle. And how many we got? We got 14. We got 16 Zerglings. The zealot is the wild card that could kill the lings. Yes, that's true. So Dr. Groovelittle, this is a mini game that I made. I call it Chatcraft. And basically, as you can see, you can spend channel points, or you can spend real money if you want to, but you can spend channel points, and you buy units. And then what I do is I put the units onto this custom map. So let me put the Zerglings down here. Player 3. Zerg. Ground units. Zerglings. We got 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Zerglings. So I put them on this custom map that I made, and then we'll save the map and load it in Brood War. So we got September 22 Chatcraft, and we put it in the right folder. I almost didn't. And then, I gotta load up. That's right, because I restarted my computer because it was being stupid. So I gotta load up Brood War here. Rip Marines? You don't think the Marines are going to survive? I don't know. They could. This could go either way, I think. I think the Zerglings are going to take it, but like a lot of the Zerglings are going to focus on the Zealot probably. So the the Chad lot takes it all. maybe. All right, let's get this going here. All right, now you guys can hear that music. That means I've started up. I think you can hear the music, right? All right. All right, Chatcraft. September, what did I say? September 22. I gotta clean up my Chatcraft folder. Oh, that was not the right map mode. I think I need to. Wasn't on U. I was on Melee, not UMS. Use map settings. All right. Okay, here we go. So now that they're on this special map, we're gonna go over to the old Brood War. Oh crap! What the hell? Everything was up from last time, but that's all just the old file, names and stuff. I don't think it'll affect the scores. All right, so here we go. Let's get this battle started. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the map that I made will let these guys battle it out here. Look at that, the Zealot got sandwiched between the Marines and the Zerglings. And in the end, the Zerglings do take it. There's just too many of them. Too many of them. You didn't need those last 2 Zerglings. You got to save them, minions, for the next time. So, the Zerg are the winners! What? No, it didn't break again? What happened? What? Wait, I didn't even know Axic was in chat! Did you actually make a Zergling Axic? Okay, no, Axic made a Zealot. Axic was the sole Protoss person. By the way, I don't know, Axic, I don't know, were you... I think you might have not been on stream, by the way, when you gave me that donation before. I don't remember if you got to hear it when I told you thank you. So if you didn't hear it before, thank you again, by the way. It's very, very generous of you. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. There was someone that gave me a donation a while ago that, like, they pieced out afterwards, and I don't think they were there, and I wasn't sure if it was you or someone else. So, yeah, 750 minerals is obviously not one Zealot. So I don't know what the hell is going on. My system is broken, and I'm not sure what's wrong with it, because I looked through everything, and it was fine. I don't know what's wrong with this, man. Minions, I'll manually change it, minions, don't worry. Where's the thing? Where's the MVP? Here we go. That's not the right one. It's minions, damn it! There you go. I don't know what the hell's going on. Because obviously, because that's probably the amount of minerals that you spent, right? That's probably it? Probably 750? So at least the number's right, maybe? It was working! I didn't change anything! It was working! I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that, remember when we started up at the beginning, I hadn't cleared it yet? And the screen went off, and then I had to clear it and then redo it. I thought that it shouldn't affect it, but it did, so... Anyway, I'm sorry, minions. I'll change it on the other screen, too, so you'll be... On the next stream, you'll be the MVP listed, don't worry. I'm sorry. We'll fix it, But anyways, thank you for bearing with me, though. Yeah, I think the money is right. I think it's probably just pulling from the wrong list of users or something like that. Fix it in post, yeah. I mean, luckily it's all text files, so I can just manually edit it, and it'll be fine. Anyway, who we're gonna raid? Let's see if anyone on that I should raid right now. Let's see. Who's playing Starcraft? Only Artoses? Something changing with subs? Just that it's September. Subs are 20% off until the end of the month. I guess we'll just raid Quark. I don't even know Quark actually, and not like no offense or anything. I don't think I've watched him before, but he's another guy that's on that I've heard of, I guess. So anyway, I'm sorry about the mix-up with this ending screen. I'm gonna try and make sure it's fixed. I'm gonna have to do some testing, and fix the A bold move. Mazur, thank you so much. I owe you one tank or Dragoon next time. Remind me, okay? Thank you so much for the gift sub right at the end here. Let's go ahead and raid. Who did I just say I was gonna raid? Quark. Give him a little raid here. Support our other small scale streamers. If you want to go watch our Toasters, obviously you can also, but you know. Anyway, anyway, slow day, weird day. Apologies, but thanks for joining us, Dr. Groove Little. Glad you could join us here, and Mazur as well, coming in at the end there. Everybody, much appreciated, and appreciate all the support. And I'll see you guys in a few days on Saturday. We'll be doing this again, more than likely. I might be doing something else, in which case I'll run a rerun or something like that to let you know. But we'll figure something out. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good one.